For basketball on Z92.
In my book, we're going to be winning.
With the call of tonight's game, here's Tyler Rigg.
What time is it?
Hello and welcome, everybody. Thank you once again for joining us for another edition of Boomer Basketball on this Friday night as we are at the end of January. It's homecoming for Woodward. Boomers welcome in the Blanchard Lions tonight. Should be a great boys matchup as Blanchard sits number 7 in Class 4A. That matchup actually will be first. And the big deal, of course, is going to be homecoming, as I mentioned, and they're getting the court set up right now. Players getting lined up, and I can tell you on the court here, as far as your home court, it'll be Austin Rowland, Dawson Heckert, Aaron Laredo, and Gage Hutchins for the boys, and then Rhythm Boswell, Lexi Mendel, and Alyssa Barnett, and Kenley Howard for the girls. And with that, we are beginning the festivities. Let's turn over to Ron Sunderland.
Barnett and Kent Barnett. Alyssa is an award-winning photographer with over 25 first-place finishes and a passion for photography. Her biggest pet peeve is incompetence, and her favorite high school memory is winning tennis matches with her team by her side. Her escort this evening is Austin Rowland. Austin is the son of Josh and Sheila Rowland. His favorite high school memory is all of the fun bus rides to and from games. His plans for 10 years in the future are to be an electrical engineer during the week and gamble on the weekends. He doesn't have any secret talents, and he doesn't have any secrets. He keeps it 100%. Ladies and gentlemen, Alyssa Barnett and Austin Rowland. Our second queen candidate is Rhythm Boswell. She is the daughter of Jasmine and Christopher Boswell. An interesting fact about her is that her family is from California and she was born there. Future plans are to be a successful real estate agent and to start a family on her own. Her favorite high school memory is meeting her now best friend her junior year. Rhythm is escorted by senior basketball player Gage Hutchins. Gage is the son of Kendra Hutchins and John Hutchins. One of his best high school memories is scoring a career-high 31 points against Clinton. His pet peeve is being interrupted by people, and he describes his senior year so far as fun, interesting, and exciting. Ladies and gentlemen, Rhythm Boswell and Gage Hutchins. Our next queen candidate is Kenley Howard. Kenley is the daughter of Kayla Howard. Her favorite high school memory so far is making the cheer team and growing friendships. An interesting fact, she likes cleaning. Her description of her senior year, bittersweet, exciting, but unforgettable. Kenley sees herself graduating from cosmetology school and opening her own salon. Her escort this evening is Dawson Heckert. Dawson is the son of Carmen and Ryan Heckert. In 10 years, he hopes to be working as a petroleum engineer. An interesting fact is that he can squat 540 pounds, and a favorite high school memory is a hotel stay for the Chickasha tournament this year. Ladies and gentlemen, Kenley Howard and Dawson Heckert. Our final queen candidate this evening is senior basketball player Lexi Mendel. Lexi's parents are Britt and Clint Mendel. An interesting fact about Lexi is that she taught herself how to do nails and now does that for all of her friends. She describes her senior year as emotional, bittersweet, and memorable, and a favorite memory is when she hit a three-pointer to send the Boomers to overtime against Guyman her freshman year. Lexi's escort is senior basketball player Aaron Laredo. Aaron is the son of Maricela Laredo and Jesus Laredo. His plans for 10 years down the road are to have a family and a career in meteorology. Unknown to most are that he is a good cook and he is very good at pickleball. His 3 descriptive words for his senior year are eventful, exhausting, and timeless. Ladies and gentlemen, Lexi Mendel and Aaron Laredo. The attendants to our homecoming court this evening are the crown bearer. This is Andrea Laredo. 5-year-old Andrea's parents are Marisela and Jesus Laredo, and her big brother is Aaron. Her favorite food is quesadillas, and she loved dolls and princesses. Andrea likes to dance and to do her makeup. The Fire Boys this evening are Zakai Boswell, son of Jasmine and Christopher Boswell. Zakai is 5 years old and likes to ride bikes and build Legos with his big brother, Zephyr. And Camden Jones. Camden is a son of Nathan and Jennifer Jones. He is 6 years old. His favorite food is chicken, and he enjoys playing tag, hide and go seek, and building Legos. When he grows up, he wants to be an astronaut and work for NASA. Are they out there? Oh, that's right. Your Woodward basketball king for homecoming 2026 is Dawson Heckert. And your 2025-2026 basketball homecoming queen is Lexi Mendel.
Jesse now. Dawson, rope. These kids don't listen at all. No. So this will be a struggle.
Festivities here at Fieldhouse. Dawson Heckert has been named your homecoming king. Lexi Mendel, your homecoming queen for the Boomers, as they are getting their pictures taken and the cape and everything. And there you go.
Ladies and gentlemen, your 2026 basketball homecoming king and queen.
And a final round of applause there from everybody for the homecoming king and queen. And your other pairings were Austin Rowland and Alyssa Barnett. Dawson Heckert was with Kinley Howard. Aaron Laredo was with Lexi Mendel. And then Gage Hutchins and Rhythm Boswell were the other pair there as part of the court for Woodward. I've got Kyler Rogers stepping in with me tonight on the color side. Kyler, we kind of laughed there at the end of that because Miranda Fisher that's Briley Douglas Fisher's mother, is sitting courtside with us and just off the side of us. And she has got a FaceTime going with, I believe that was Briley Douglas Fisher there, FaceTime, and you could hear the quiet Briley going, "Let's go, Lexi!"
And man, I heard that with headphones on. I couldn't imagine what the crowd thought. I mean, man,
Yeah.
that was loud. I wasn't trying to. I was trying to hold a laugh.
Oh, yes, but good moments, the homecoming, I mean, always special for these parents, for the kids, for the families, great moments as well. And they've got the nice stage set up. If you're seeing it on the Boomer TV side, it's set up there where the queens will be able to get set up and everything for a moment, or the queen candidates, I'm saying, and they'll get some pictures with Heckert and Lexi. And, of course, remember they're doing the boys' game first tonight. A little bit of a change, obviously, with the girls having their coronation proceedings here at 6. Wanted to give time for them to get changed, get ready for the game. And so they'll play the girls' game second tonight. We'll have the boys up first. But, Kyler, glad to have you on tonight before we dive into the ins and outs of the matchups against some good Blanchard's teams that Woodward is welcoming in. We are getting into livestock show season. I know we talked with you this morning over on the K101 side. You're wishing CJ Montgomery happy birthday. man, it is ramped up Monday, right? Kind of the big day, right?
Monday is county for our swine and our sheep and cattle and goats, and then we will have local on Tuesday, which will just be Woodward, the Woodward FFA show team going against each other, which I don't necessarily like, but I do like the sale we get to participate in Tuesday night, and the buyers come and we have a meal. It's pretty nice. We've had a few jackpots here and there, but that's really it for the show side of things. It's just now starting to get into the big stuff, and then we'll have the district, which is when everybody comes in from our district and shows, and that's a big one because if you make the sale there, I mean you get quite a bit of money back there, and I just like it because the show environment, man, that everybody just dives in to help. Like whenever I go in the barn, if somebody's struggling, I'm like, hey, come on, I'll help, or whatever, everybody. And if somebody runs out of feed, doesn't have money, or needs something, we all supply and help each other out, which is awesome because it shows Woodward FFA spirit, if you get what I'm saying there.
Oh, absolutely. We had Rodney Washman on as well with some FFA kids on K101 yesterday, talking about the upcoming district livestock show, and of course the show season really ramping up, not only here in Woodward, but across northwest Oklahoma, if you will. We talked about that district show, especially at Woodward. I mean, it is. A lot of people say it's the best in the state, and I don't think there's really much argument for that. The facilities, the money that you mentioned that gets put in that, the support from everybody, really, truly the best show season you get.
Oh, 100%. I mean, OYE obviously beats it, but that's Oklahoma Youth Expo. I mean, that's everybody from, states and all kinds of stuff coming in. But my thing is the Woodward District Livestock Show. All those buyers that come in and really support the kids, it's awesome. And I went all the way down to Arizona, and we were, because my sister and brother showed sheep. Sister's senior year. Yeah. So we told her, hey, we're going to go to a big show. You get to pick. And we gave her a few options. She picked Phoenix, and it was like negative 14 here, and
a little bit warmer over there.
65 there. Yeah. So we were in shorts, and we get down there, and we look at that facility, and we're like, what? And we had people, as we're driving in, people were like, where are you from? And we're like, Woodward, Oklahoma. They're like, dang, I've always dreamed to have a facility that nice. And I'm like,
and this is all the way in Phoenix, Arizona.
I'm like, we just drove all the way from Woodward, Oklahoma to Phoenix to come to this. People are nice of a facility, which you can't go wrong with our. They put so much work into the fairgrounds, and man, it's an awesome place. We get compliments all the time about it. It is awesome.
No, that's an excellent story. I'm going to have to share that with CJ. We'll talk about that Monday on the K101 Morning Show. But to go to Phoenix, you got people going, wow, I wish I could have a facility like that back in Woodward. That's amazing. That's good stuff. Of course, speaking of good stuff, Spirit, earlier they had the pep assembly. I believe you can find that on the Boomer TV stream. I think they streamed that. You were here for that. How was that pep assembly? Everybody getting fired up?
Man, I love the pep assemblies, and the reason I really do is because it gets everybody fired up, which that's what it's for. But it just, all the students and everybody, there was kids falling backwards and because they're jumping up and down and getting all rowdy, there's people losing their voice at this deal. And I just like how much spirit they put out to these players that are coming out here to fight tonight and try to fight for the victory. But man, it's those pep assemblies, it's definitely fun because they do wars against freshmen, sophomores, juniors, and seniors, and you have to compete with them and see if you can beat them, which always gives you more spirit and stuff to want to participate. There's some kids that try to skip out, which I don't see why, because man,
who won the wars today?
Well, the freshman, actually, came second.
I didn't say who lost.
And-
I said who won, Kyler.
Well, I'm a freshman, so
I
I'm
know.
obviously going to
I know.
say what the freshman did. But the freshman had second in the tug of war.
Okay.
The sophomores beat us.
Oh, you let the sophomores beat you.
And man, you talk about Levi Goldberg. He's a monster.
He's
man.
a monster, huh?
That's the guy who's in the back, and he just kept on. Man,
Okay.
it was. But we beat the seniors with Dawson Heckard on the line, which they
The
just
powerlifter, homecoming king.
They just said that one of his favorite or one of the favorite things that he did was, or interesting things was, squat 540 pounds, and they had Austin Rowland out there as well,
Wow.
and our freshmen beat him. I'm like, man,
Wow.
it's awesome to see the freshmen go out there and just fight.
That's awesome. That's good stuff. But goodness. Getting to the basketball side of things now, as the homecoming festivities wrapped up. Again, if you missed it a moment ago, it was Dawson Eckert for the guys, winning the homecoming king, and Lexi Mendel taking home the queen. Your court was Austin Rowland, Dawson Eckert, Aaron Laredo, and Gage Hutchins for the guys. It was Alyssa Barnett, Clearly Howard, Lexi Mendel, and Rhythm Boswell for the girls. And as mentioned, Blanchard rolling into town tonight. Pretty good line squad. Not a matchup the Boomers have seen really anytime recently. Both teams in Class 4A, but Blanchard typically not quite has run into the Boomers. Different tournaments, different regions when it comes to the regional tournaments in the area. But Blanchard very consistent on the boys' side. 14-1 this season. They rank number 7 in Class 4A. Jeff Woodward, longtime head coach, has been doing a great job at Blanchard. He is up over 300 career wins. He has been really consistent with this Blanchard squad. The team has only had one losing record going back to 2018. During the span from 2018 till now, Blanchard has made the state tournament 3 times under Coach Ward's leadership. Team finished 20-8 last year, losing in area this season. They've knocked off Bethany, Perkins Tryon, and Kingfisher, all ranked squads there in 4A. And the only loss for them came to 5A Noble in the finals of the Noble tournament a few weeks back. But otherwise, have pulled out some tough contests, some tough games. They've been talented on the girls' side tonight. Remember, the girls' game will play second. You look at Blanchard, 6-9 on the season. Doesn't really tell the whole story. Team is in their 3rd season under head coach David Sykes. They played a really tough schedule. We're talking about the likes of Total twice, Eufaula, McLeod, Bethany, Chickasha, Elk City, and Kingfisher. All those teams have ranked or do rank inside the top 20 when those schools played. Those games have accounted for 8 of the 9 losses for Blanchard on the girls' side. So a team that's seen a lot of tough competition. They're battle-tested, and it'll be interesting to see how the Boomers approach that. But the boys on the court warming up, getting things ready, getting ready to get loose and get going with it. We'll step aside for a first pregame break. On the other side, we'll start breaking down the X's and O's as Woodward welcomes Blanchard. It's homecoming night on Z92 and Boomer TV.
This is Matthew Mitchell with Van Tyler Group in Woodward, Oklahoma. We're more than a dealership. We are part of this great community. Our employees live here. Our kids go to school with yours. We work, ranch, and our kids show right here in Northwest Oklahoma. We proudly give back by supporting local schools and local youth programs across the area, something the big city dealers don't do. We're here, and we stand behind what we sell. We've got a great selection, and if I don't have what you want, I'll get it for you. We want to earn your business. At Van Chevrolet, GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, the more we sell, the more we can give back. Because when you buy local, we all win.
Every family has a story filled with chapters of love, laughter, and dreams for the future. But what if one day you're not there to help write the next chapter? Life is unpredictable, but your love for your family shouldn't be. With State Farm Life Insurance, Gwayne Matthews and Woodward can help ensure your story continues, even when you're not there to turn the page. Protect the chapters yet to come. Talk to Gwayne Matthews, because your story deserves to be told.
Supporting communities in every way, Feeling State Bank is thrilled to bring hometown banking closer to you with a brand new branch in Woodward. Welcome. Now offering full-service banking close to home, from personal checking and savings to home and commercial loans, Feeling State Bank has you covered. Enjoy the convenience of mobile and online banking, wire transfers, and so much more. Feeling State Bank, your trusted partner in Woodward. Come visit at 2314 Williams Avenue and experience hometown banking at its best.
Hungry? Head to Longshot's Bar and Grill in downtown Woodward. Bring the whole crew for juicy ribeye steaks, giant burgers, wings from mild to flaming hot, fresh salads, and more. There's something for everyone, including the kids. Planning a party or team celebration? Check out the upstairs golf and gun bays or ask about our group catering options. Longshot's Bar and Grill, downtown Woodward's favorite hangout and the official home of the Boomer Coaches Show every Wednesday from 6 to 7. Come hungry, leave happy, and make it a night to remember.
And back at Boomer Fieldhouse as we're getting ready for Woodward to take on Blanchard. And a fine matchup. The Lions roll in again at 14-1, number 7 in Class 4A. On the Woodward boys side, if you were with us Wednesday on Boomer TV, my goodness, you witnessed a great game. Woodward able to claim third place in that Buckle of the Wheat Belt tournament. It was a delayed championship side, if you will, there. Grayson Roach, the hero, sealed the game at the buzzer. Got a putback off a missed three from Cole Reed, and that lifted the Boomers over Kingfisher, who's ranked number 10 in 4A, 61-59. Caden Gaines, 23 points in that one. Cole Reed in double figures, and Gage Hutchins right there on the edge of double figures as well for the Boomers. Coming in tonight, Caden Gaines leading the way, 20 points per game on the season, 6 boards, 3 assists, 2 steals per game. Cole Reed been consistent as well, 15 points, 5 boards, 3 assists, and 2 steals. And then, of course, Gage Hutchins, 14 points, 4 boards, and 2 assists for the Boomers. That is your big three, if you will. If you get those guys going, you know you got a chance in the ball game. Gage has been putting on some career performances over the last couple of weeks as well, so that's been a lot of fun to watch. It was a big win for the Boomers, their first against a ranked 4A opponent this year. They beat a ranked 2A opponent and a ranked 3A opponent before beating Kingfisher on Wednesday. Blanchard, as we mentioned, tough schedule. Talked about them. Their expected starters, 5 seniors deep. They go Press Lippold, Jackson Oliver, Cole Watkins, Emery Smalley, Brian Russell, and they've got a good bunch. Mentioned all seniors. The team can get above the rim. They can throw it down. Lippold has got an offer from Oklahoma Baptist University. He's been a 20-plus point scorer multiple times this season, winning tournament MVPs. Has been good. He had 20-point performances. Jackson Oliver, kind of a Swiss Army knife, a guy that could score, defend, rebound, play make as well with some assists. Watkins, he's a multi-sport star for them, went over 1,000 yards as a receiver this year for Blanchard. He's committed to UCO currently for football. And then you look at Emery Smalley, a kid who is a knockdown shooter, claimed multiple titles, or tournament MVPs, I should say, and could score at will for the Lions, is Mr. Smalley, just at 6 foot, but definitely could get it done and has been fantastic. And Kyler, I understand you're telling me off air you've got a friend over at Blanchard that's kind of gave you a little bit of insight about these guys, too. Talk about that a bit.
Yes, his name is Jet Mauser. He used to go to Moreland High School, and before that, he actually went to Sharon. But his dad is Gabe Mauser, and he actually owns the Ultimate Safety store over there by Walls. And I'm sure some of the people listening have been there for work gear or whatever. It's a great place. If you haven't been there, go check it out. And he is a runner. That kid is a runner. He really likes to run. That's something that he does. And I've been over to their place in Blanchard a few times, and he's just told me these guys really, whenever they get on fire, they are on fire. They do not stop. They keep going. It reminds me of the girls, of our Woodward girls. Whenever they're down by a bunch, they still try to push and play, and they don't want to stop the enthusiasm, I should say, or whatever word I should say there. I don't know.
A team that's not going to give up is what you're getting to there. And you look at that schedule. We mentioned, some of the rate opponents they've been able to knock off on the season for Blanchard with the senior heavy lineup. Perkins Tryon beat them by 15 in the Belleville tournament, the championship game there. Beat Clinton by 37 to start the season. Took down Tuttle by 30. Even in some of the knockout drag-down fights against Bethany, eked it out 53-51. They put 99 on Little Axe. So this is a team that can get up and down the floor, but they also know how to handle their pace when they need to in these tighter matchups and can play with a lot of composure, as it is a very senior-heavy lineup. We've got just a few minutes before we'll get to our starting lineups and opening tip-off here tonight, as well as the national anthem upcoming as well. So we'll step aside for a final pregame break, and on the other side, have it all coming to you. It's Boomer Basketball on Z92 and Boomer TV.
Keep your home safe and secure with Arlo Secure from Pioneer. Our battery-operated doorbell cameras and solar-powered outdoor cameras make it easier than ever to protect your home. Enjoy 2K video resolution and instant alerts day or night, starting at just $15 a month. Visit GoPioneer.com today and enjoy peace of mind with Arlo Secure.
Great teams aren't carried by just one player. They're built on trust, determination, and people who show up for each other. Bank of Western Oklahoma does the same with your finances. We make decisions right here at home with lenders who know how to hustle for your goals. Bank of Western Oklahoma works like a true team. We're motivated, loyal, and ready to help you win your next financial game. Bank of Western Oklahoma, member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
You know, nowadays it seems like nothing is built to last, like phones, appliances, cars, computers. But the new Michelin Defender 2-tire is designed to outlast. With a quiet and comfortable ride, you'll have the confidence you need on the roads, whether they're wet or dry. So goodbye to short-lived and hello to something that lasts.
Visit your Michelin dealer, High Plains Tire at 2220 Main in Woodward.
Woodward Steel, your tri-state leader in steel, wants to remind you that in addition to taking care of all your steel needs, Woodward Steel carries other important materials such as stainless, aluminum, 4-inch to 12-inch PVC pipes and fittings, and so much more. If you're in the shop or out in the field and in need of fabrication materials, don't hesitate to pick up the phone and call 580-324-8005 to talk with the staff, or visit the shop Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. at 210 48th Street in Woodward. Woodward Steel, your trusted tri-state leader in steel.
And at Boomer Fieldhouse, getting ready for Woodward and Blanchard to get things going on the boys' side tonight. As we're under a couple minutes before we get our national anthem starting lineups and opening tip-off. You know, Kyler, homecoming always makes for some magic environments as we hear the band fire up. I think back to Caden Cordelia playing hero against Guyman a few years ago. Banked one home at the buzzer to be able to knock off the Tigers. That was a feisty team. We've seen so many great performances over the years.
I remember
on this
that
homecoming
as well.
night. Yeah. You were a young Kyler.
My sister played at that point, I think.
Okay. So a lot of great memories though for homecoming for sure, and look forward to see what chapter is added tonight in this matchup against the Blanchard Lions. So, Kyler, before we get to our national anthem, quickly, you know this is a Blanchard team that could go up and down with the Boomers. They've got length. What the Boomers got to do, again, quickly to be able to try to hang with them tonight and take this win.
I think something that they're going to have to do is really do their speed runs, like how they go real fast down the court and how fast they are, because the Boomers are a fast-paced team. Obviously, I have not seen Blanchard in action, so I do not know how they cooperate with fast and stuff like that, but sometimes that's what the Boomers do to throw people off and stuff. But the Boomers are just going to have to play slow but fast.
Force their pace, I think,
yes,
is what we're looking for that. So let's turn over here for the national anthem.
And Lady Lions for basketball action. Before our national anthem, we will recognize a moment of silence so that you may, if you choose to reflect, meditate, pray, or engage in any other silent activity. Please be respectful of others during this moment of silence. Please remain standing, face the American flag as the Woodward High School Choir performs our national anthem.
Another beautiful rendition of the national anthem behind the Woodward Choir as we get to the start laps here momentarily. Let's see how the Lions roll out. See if we get that expected start lineup. Looks like it will be Press Lippold, Jackson Oliver, Cole Watkins, Emery Smalley, and indeed, number 33, Brian Russell. Russell, the guy we didn't really mention among that star four, but a guy that, kind of does a lot of the hard work, the dirty work for this Blanchard team. Another senior, 5 seniors across this lineup for Blanchard with Lippold, Oliver, Watkins, Smalley, and Russell. Starting 5 for the Lions. They're in the road maroon uniforms tonight for Blanchard. And for the Boomers, going to be in that home white uniform, and we will see, as we expect, the usual starting 5. We do have Mr. Aaron Laredo in the lineup. Cole Reed, Luke Talley. We'll see Gage Hutchins and Kate Gaines draw that start as well for the Boomers. So it's that same start lineup we've seen over the last, about a week or two now. We got Luke Talley, Gage Hutchins, Kate Gaines, Cole Reed, and Aaron Laredo. Your starting 5 for the Boomers. An update, I had to consult with Don Gaines, one of the Gaines honchos, and we've found that Caden is up to 932 career points, Skyler. So he's just 68 away from 1,000. Obviously, it'd be cool if he somehow pops off to that tonight. Probably not going to happen, but he is approaching rapidly that 1,000 mark. That is huge for the sophomore, and likely to hit that by maybe the end of next week, depending on how these games go.
I was going to say, if he keeps playing like he's been playing 20-point games, 25, 30-point games, sometimes it's hit or miss, but, man, he'll definitely get it by the end.
It'll be Gaines tipping off against Watkins to begin this one. Tip controlled initially by Blanchard. They will take it as it works left to right in front of us. We're across your listening or watching devices. We're opposite the scores table on the floor. As it's Watkins with the handoff, top the key, right side to Lippold. And Smalley, the guy you got to watch, and he gets it on the left wing, picked up by Cole Reed. Works it back over a 3 all the way for Blanchard, in and out for Lippold, but a rebound underneath by Russell. We talked about him being the kind of hard-working guy. Lippold comes in off the pass and hits the shot in the paint. So a basket for Press Lippold puts Blanchard up 2-0. The quick shot the other way for the Boomers, off the mark on the attack. And Blanchard with the rebound, then a travel, or a double dribble, I should say, by Jackson Oliver. Boomers instantly pointed it out, and the refs obliged. So the Boomers start out down 2-0. 7:19 left first quarter. As Boomers work right to left in front of us.
Good pace at the start by the Boomers.
Well, you saw him want to push initially, like really fast after that bank, and a pass from Laredo on the right wing goes to Gaines, but he can't quite handle it. It's another turnover for the Boomers as Blanchard takes the hold of it and settles into the half court. Smalley dribbles it up top of the key, back left wing to Oliver. Gets the screen, scans again. 5 seniors for the Lions, a well-experienced unit. A pass into Smalley, his layup good. Smalley can get a lot of places on the floor and make easy baskets. And on the inbounds, the Boomers turn it over. So 4-0, 6:49 first quarter, and a turnover off the inbounds. Boomers a little shaky to start this one. Nerves high, obviously, on homecoming. As the inbounds for the Lions beneath the left block. Tossing it is Oliver. Goes out on the wing to Watkins, and they say Watkins traveled with it. As he took a jab step, started to get going, but they say he traveled.
If
so
we
Boomers catch break there.
If we can get our scoring started and our guys on fire, I think we could be getting ahead of them right now.
Well, Coach Word had talked with him a little bit pregame, and he said, man, this team can score, referring to the Boomers. So he's very keen to that. Gaines works it down to Reed, and a nice cut by Talley as Reed finds him. Luke Talley on the board for the Boomers to begin the scoring.
Nice pass movement.
Ball didn't really touch the floor from the left wing down to the block.
Yeah.
4-2, Woodward trails, 6:20 first quarter. Blanchard on the possession. As it's Lippold, left wing in the corner to Oliver. As Oliver pulls it back up top of the key. Gage Hutchins on him. Oliver drives, kicks baseline to Russell. He pumps in the paint, kicks out on the wing Little catch between Oliver and Watkins. Watkins going to take a tough pull-up three. That's no good. Smalley underneath. Creeps in it for the board. They'll say Gaines blocked it off the backboard. Count the bucket. Goaltending. Smalley with another one. He's up to 4. Again, a guy that's taken a lot of tournament MVPs over his career. Has been really good for the Lions.
So does that count as anything, like a foul?
Not a foul. Just 2 points. Just 2 points. Boomers the other way as they trail 6-2. 5:50 first quarter. Left wing. Hutchins launches the three. That one just a bit short as it caught the side and went over. Blanchard with rebound in transition. Watkins, he gets all the way through and puts in the layup. That's the guy that can get above the rim and slam it down. His first basket. 8-2, the Boomers trail. Talley, right wing, takes the catch, shoot three. Luke Talley starting out good for the Boomers as he nails that one. Talley's got all 5, matches his number. 8-5, the Boomers trail, and Coach Word would like a word with his players quickly on this timeout. I know, bad jokes. Great Plains Bank, heritage, trust, respect. Those are the things that make Great Plains Bank great. With deep roots across Oklahoma and Texas, they are in touch with communities in which we live and work. M&D Enterprises and the Lawnmower Shop for your best lawn, porch, or patio. M&D Enterprises and the Lawnmower Shop are your people. They carry everything you need to make your greenscape that little piece of heaven you've always dreamed of. Locations in Woodward, Canton, and Weatherford. M&D, Great Plains Bank, powering Boomer Sports this season. It's boys contest up first due to the homecoming coronation ceremony being in the pregame today, 6 o'clock. Woodward trailing 8-5, but Luke Talley, a couple of baskets, has got them on the board. Talley inserted into that starting lineup about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, and has responded well. As Boomers bring the press off the timeout by Blanchard as Watkins gets all the way in paint, slips, but finds Russell, and Russell sticks it with the right hand for the deuce. So Brian Russell with his first basket makes it 10-5 in favor of Blanchard. Gaines, tough pull-up three, and he's fouled. As they're going to say Watkins did give him space to land. And so Caden Gaines is going to shoot 3 free throws here. That's the first foul of the game, and it goes to Cole Watkins. Watkins, the football star, over 1,000 yards receiving. Going to UCO. First free throw for Gaines, up and in. He's coming off a 23-point performance in that win over Kingfisher on Wednesday for the Boomers. Second free throw for Gaines, that's good as well.
As we're mentioning him making his free throws, he's a free throw star, man. He normally hits them.
Free throw machine. It's rare when he bounces one out. He's made the first 2, the third one, that's good as well. Gaines makes all 3. The Boomers chop it down to a 2-point game, 10-8, and then Blanchard too quick. They say that Smalley's pass ahead to Lippold was on the sideline, out of bounds. And Sarah Acosta of the Woodward News, live in the action here on the sideline, nearly got taken out.
Good defense by Cole Reed.
As the Boomers get off the inbounds. Top of the key, Reed, free throw line. He'll pull up and sink it. The Boomers have tied it. So a quick run by the Boomers have tied it up at 10. 4:45 left first quarter. Reed on the board with his first 2. Tough mid-range pull up. He likes that spot. As Blanchard back top of the key, it's Oliver, guarded by Hutchins. Goes on the elbow to Watkins' right side. Dumps back out to Oliver. Hutchins tight on him. Oliver takes to the basket, through some defense, shot off the side of the rim. Talley 5 for the board. They say jump ball, possession arrow to the Boomers. No substitutions yet through these first 3 or so minutes.
Boomers are fighting back as they are tied now.
Well, you mentioned a second ago, got to get that scoring rolling. I say no substitutions. Jake Graff into the ball game. I apologize. He took out Aaron Laredo, and Graff trying to pass it down to Gaines, and it's a kick ball violation on Emery Smalley, who just calmly kicked it away. So the Boomers inbound in front of the Blanchard bench. It's Reed triggering. Goes into Graff, top of the key. Graff gives it to Gaines. Tough pull-up. Shot good for Gaines from 3. Off balance, didn't matter for Caden. He's got 6. 13-10, the Boomers take their first lead of the game. 4 minutes even left first quarter. As it's Oliver, right side to Lippold. Back up to Watkins as they'll swing it over to Oliver, left wing to Smalley. He's going to pull up, try for the answer in front of Cole Reed. That one off the mark, no good, too strong. Rebound taken by Talley.
Starting to get our defense and our offense in rhythm.
That's what you like to hear. Get both of those things going. Reed top of the key. Spin move into the paint.
Oh.
Shot blocked to step it up was the big man, Ryan Rogers, the senior at 6'3". He's off the bench for Blanchard. The other way, it's Oliver on the left wing, down to Rogers, puts a shot up. Gaines got a piece of it. They'll say Gaines with a goaltending violation again. Say he trapped it. And that's why the shot counts. So Rogers gets his first basket of the game as Lippold checks out. And back in is Russell for the Lions. She had a brief sit.
Good job by Gaines trying, though.
Yeah, timing just a little off, but a good attempt. 13-12, Boomers up by 1. Graff hands off to Gaines, top of the key. Has a double team near him. Looking to pass it on. Doesn't find anybody. Now wants to attack downhill right side. Tough leaner, 2 defenders on him. That shot short. Rebound taken by Watkins. In transition, attacking right side layup. Good. It's an and 1 for Cole Watkins. Body control supreme there for Watkins. And they will get Luke Talley for his first team foul for the Boomers. 3 minutes even left first quarter as Woodward now trails 14-13, and Talley subs out. In comes Grayson Roach for the Boomers.
As the guy comes in that won our game against Kingfisher on the buzzer.
That's right.
I was not there, so I saw the reel on iwasatthegame.com.
There you go. The free throw no good from Blanchard. Offensive rebound gets kicked out to Watkins, and his shot, the 3, too strong from the right wing, and a foul as Roach pulls down the rebound. And they get Smalley his first. It's only his second team foul of the quarter. Boomers trail 14-13 as they take possession. Jake Graff bring it up the floor with the calm jog, the dribble across the timeline, left wing to Hutchins. Dumping that down to Gaines, instantly double teamed as Gaines. Finds Hutchins, he cuts the basket, bounces it to Graff, mishandles it momentarily, trying to work it back out to Reed, top of the key, stolen away by Russell. Lions in transition, Lippold dumps it down, Smalley, contact, through it, good, from the right block. Smalley with 6, and Blanchard back up by 3, 16-13, 2:20 left first quarter. Graff downhill the other way, right side to Reed. He'll tee up the 3 from the corner, that's too strong. Gaines got knocked to the floor, no call there. Russell dumps it ahead to Oliver for Blanchard. He's in the corner. Hutchins falls to the floor, crashes out of bounds. Oliver got around him. Left wing, corner, I should say, to Smalley. He'll attack, goes in for the layup. No good. They're letting it be physical. Smalley pokes at it and goes out of bounds off Blanchard. So a little physical early both ways. They let it play.
I was going to say they kind of let it physical on Gage Hutchins on the way back. He got pushed to the ground by a Blanchard player on the way down.
Aaron Laredo checks in. Subs out is Jake Graff. Ryan Rogers out. Cole Watkins, back in quickly. So it's Laredo, Roach, Reed, Gaines, and Hutchins the 5. Laredo has the top of the key for the Boomers. Minute 53 left in the quarter. Goes right wing to Reed as they trail 16-13. Right corner to Laredo. Gets sized up by Russell. Free throw line. Roach pulls up, shoots. That one too strong. Gaines got knocked down to the floor again. The rebound the other way for Blanchard, and a hard foul on Emery Smalley as he went to the basket. A couple Boomers flew in on him. So the tone physical early for both these teams once again. Smalley hits to the free throw line. They get Roach for his first. Second team foul for the Boomers. And Smalley, already with 6 points, will attempt a couple of free throws. Puts up his first shot. That is good. Nothing but that. Smalley, a sharpshooter. Good athlete. Gets the basket at will at times. Second free throw on the way. That one good. So Smalley leading all scorers with 8. Blanchard back up by 5, 18-13. Boomers left wing. Reed takes off. He gets fouled. Tried to finish the shot. No good. And is it going to be a shooting foul is a question because he took a good bump. It looks like they're saying on the floor.
Because he did take a shot towards the end of the play.
Russell picks up his first, third team foul for Blanchard. Reed inbounding to Hutchins. Left corner back to Reed on the baseline. Throws up top to Hutchins. Rolls right side to Roach. He'll tee up the 3 from the corner. In and out for Grayson Roach. Trying to step up and get the rebound. Laredo going to knock it away and take it. Boomers extend the possession. Laredo to Hutchins. Hutchins drives, bounces down to Roach. The layup in for Grayson Roach. Good ball movement and hustle by the Boomers. Roach on the board with his first basket, much sooner than he was Wednesday.
Reminds me of the play that won the game.
18-15. Boomers trail by 3. Minute 5 left in the first quarter. Blanchard with it as Lippold bounces it to Smalley. Gaines playing tough defense on him. Smalley wants to attack down the left side. Kicks out right side to Oliver. Drives. Cut off by Reed. Top the key to Watkins. He turns the corner. Gets downhill. The layup good through traffic. Cole Watkins, great body control again. He's got 6. 5-point advantage for Blanchard. 20-15, 40 seconds left in the quarter. It's Laredo, left corner for the Boomers. Cut off, finds Roach on the wing. Top the key to Reed. He scans over to Laredo, pulls up for the three, left side. That one a bit off. Roach, though, tracking down the board. They didn't box him out. Finds Gaines on the elbow. Gaines bowling his way in. The foul. Do they count the shot, or do they call an offensive foul? They call an offensive foul on Cade Gaines. It's a tough break for the Boomers. They say he was a little too out of control, spinning into the paint. And Gaines checks out. In comes Jake Graff. 26 seconds left of the quarter. Boomers trailing to Blanchard 20-15. As it's Jackson Oliver for the Lions, taking it across the timeline. Has Reed step up to him. 15 seconds. Blanchard going to hold. No shot clock tonight. As Oliver left wing with 10. Trying to get Smalley. Finds him top of the key with 7. Smalley gets the screen. Pulls up left wing for 3 and nailed it. Emery Smalley hits a big one. Puts Blanchard up by 8 at the buzzer. A shot by the Boomers, a heave, and that's off. So after the first quarter, Woodward trails 23-15. We'll step aside for break. Come back with the second quarter. It's Boomer basketball on Z92 and Boomer TV.
This is Matthew Mitchell with Van Tyler Group in Woodward, Oklahoma. We're more than a dealership. We are part of this great community. Our employees live here. Our kids go to school with yours. We work, ranch, and our kids show right here in Northwest Oklahoma. We proudly give back by supporting local schools and local youth programs across the area, something the big city dealers don't do. We're here, and we stand behind what we sell. We've got a great selection, and if I don't have what you want, I'll get it for you. We want to earn your business. At Van Chevrolet, GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, the more we sell, the more we can give back. Because when you buy local, we all win.
Supporting communities.
Bank of Western Oklahoma, member FDIC, an equal housing lender. When the pressure's on and the clock is ticking, it's 4th and inches. You've got a decision to make. Upgrade the equipment, buy that pasture, or invest in your operation. Corporate banks might call a timeout, but at Bank of Western Oklahoma, we go for it.
Let's go, boys! We got this!
We understand ag life because we live it too, and we're right here to help you power through and move the chains.
First down!
Bank of Western Oklahoma, member FDIC, an equal housing lender. When the
Home. He's got 8. Laredo the other way for the Boomers. Left wing to Reed. Right side to Roach. Finds Laredo in the corner. Bounces it down to Gaines. A lot of contact there. No. Gaines gets thrown to the floor. No foul. Ball loose. It's a steal from Blanchard. As Smalley gets across the timeline. Now he's double teamed. Gaines poking at him. Gets it away from him. Gaines in transition. Trying to get the jam and missed it. Didn't get it. Rebound taken by Watkins. He goes downhill. Kicks in the corner. Lippold for 3. No good. Do they call the offensive foul? They do. So before the shot, offensive foul on Watkins. So that's his second, first of the quarter. Boomers trailing 25-15, 7:18 left in the half. Gaines had the steal, couldn't put down the transition dunk. Boomers trailing by 10 early, trying to claw their way back. Gone a little cold offensively. Handoff Laredo, top the key. Reed runs around a couple screens, gets cut off free throw line. Now finds somebody, tried to throw it to Roach, and pass intercepted by Rogers for the Lions. He goes, they get it down to Lippold, left corner. He bounces out to Emery Smalley. He's got it top of the key, wants the screen from Oliver. Gets it, flips it over to Rogers. Into the paint, trying to throw a pass that's loose, but Russell takes it. Now his pass loose, stolen away by Roach. He gets poked at from behind. That's loose, taken by Oliver. And another pass picked off, this time by Hutchins. There's about 4 turnovers in the span of 4 seconds right there.
Wow. Man.
Reed top the key for the Boomers. Right corner to Gaines. Facing Oliver. Tight defense from Oliver. Gaines wanted to drive in. Then they say a block on Oliver as Gaines was triple threat and trying to attack. So the Boomer crowd responding. Oliver with his first foul. Second of the quarter for Blanchard. This is the Boomers trail 25-15. As Cole Reed, the inbounder, beneath right block. Goes out to Hutchins, right side. Hutchins trying to drive. Laredo top of the key. He spins into the paint. Tough jumper from there. Off the back iron, no good. Rebound taken by Oliver. He'll push for Blanchard in transition. Kicks it over. Lippold, right wing for three. That one's off the mark. Rebound fought for Rogers. Saves it and gets it out to Smalley up top. Impressive save from Ryan Rogers.
Wow. Man, this team is very fast.
Senior heavy. You can tell they're confident in what they do.
Oh, yeah. They remind me of Weatherford.
That they do. They
with C.J. Nixon and the Twins. They really do.
It's a high compliment. 5:40 left in the half. Boomers trail 25-15. Blanchard holding on the possession. It's Russell top of the key, finds Oliver coming to him. Jackson Oliver guarded by Hutchins. So flip it back over to Rogers. Another handoff to Oliver. Finds Russell top of the key. Back over to Oliver. Swing it to Smalley. He lost it initially, but took it back from Cole Reed. Dumps it down to Oliver. Wild shot underneath, no good. Rebound taken by Laredo. Hutchins in transition to lob to Gaines. A two-hand jam by Caden Gaines.
Caden Gaines for the jam.
Beautiful feed from Gage Hutchins.
Now.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Up and down, young man. 25-15, the Boomers trail. 17, the Boomers trail. 4:55 left in the half.
That'll hype everybody up.
Smalley, top the key, kicks in the corner. Rogers takes a three-hand in the face. That's good. Ryan Rogers with the tough shot. He's got 5 off the bench. Like 11-point ball game. Laredo bouncing down to Roach. Roach through some contact finishes as it sticks. Roach with 4. But we're still trailing by 9. Got to string together a couple stops. 4:30 left in the half. As Blanchard on top, 28-19. It's Oliver, right wing to Lippold. Top key to Smalley, guarded by Reed. Lets Gaines and Rebo by him, bounces down to Russell. Laredo trying to stick the defense but couldn't. Russell finishes over him anyways. 4 points for him, 30-19 Boomers down. As Roach takes it the other way in the corner. Top key back to Cole Reed. Thinking about getting to the Gaines, instead goes to Laredo right side. Laredo trying to get a screen. They're just going to let him shoot. He says, okay, I'll oblige and hit that three. And then they get the Boomers on a push, which is interesting because Oliver got sent to the floor, and they're going to call Gaines. Gaines has been sent to the floor multiple times after shots, and they haven't called anything. But Gaines picks up his second. And they will sub out Russell as well as Smalley.
So did that count?
Shot did count because it was after the shot was made. So 30-22. Boomers trailing by 8. Seeing his first time today for Blanchard is Jackson Gee, the sophomore. 6'2". So get to him, right wing. Looks to pass it on. Finds Watkins top of the key, guarded by Hutchins. And then a carry, they say. On Watkins. Good defense from Hutchins to force that turnover. 3:41 left in the half. Boomers down by 8. Trying to cut this back to maybe a 6-point or 5-point game. Laredo goes left wing to Reed. Top key to Roach. Back over to Reed. Finds Laredo right side. No gains on the floor right now for the Boomers. As Laredo hands off to Roach. Back up top to Reed. Trying to dissect this Blanchard defense. Right corner to Roach. Back up to Reed. Boomers haven't found a look they like yet. Now Reed drives, kicks over to Hutchins. Hutchins pulls up mid-range shot, no good. Roach tried to poke it out, but taking it is Watkins in transition for Blanchard. Drives downhill and gets the foul. Shot no good, and he'll get 2 free throws, bullying his way in on the transition. And they get Luke Talley for his seconds. So that sends Cole Watkins to the line as Blanchard leads 30-22, 3:05 left in the half.
That's something we definitely can't do is get into foul trouble. And I mean, man, it's real hard against a team like this. It's real physical and really plays real hard. Because I mean, this team, wouldn't you say, matches up with like a Weatherford matchup? I would say
oh yeah,
so.
And we talked about why. I mean, they're ranked number 7 in Class 4A for a reason. You know, and you talk about the physicality, they could get you on skates pretty quick in transition. A lot of good athletes. To that point, Watkins misses the second free throw, so it remains 31-22 favor of Blanchard. Laredo with the rebound for the Boomers, trying to drive, poke from Oliver from behind, goes to Roach. Top the key to Hutchins. He wants to kick it inside to Laredo. That pass tipped away by Blanchard. Jesse Treese has checked into the ball game for the Boomers, his first action tonight. As Reed, the inbounder to Roach, right side to Laredo. Trying to go back to Reed. Pass a little too high. Reed lost it. 2-on-2 the other way. Watkins just going to attack at Laredo, and a great job by Laredo. Just essentially kind of laid him and let him fall to the floor as Watkins tried to lean into Laredo. It's a turnover by Blanchard.
Nice defense by Laredo. As he said, he kind of got out of the way, let him fall instead of trying to get a foul,
So 2:40 left in the half. Boomers trailing 31-22. Graff, high right wing with it for the Boomers. Checked by Oliver. Cut off, needs somebody to pass it to. Now Oliver's tight to him. Graff trying to find Treese, and he's just going to throw it into the backcourt, and Treese saved it, but he threw it right to Russell. Down ahead to Smalley. Smalley swiped that by Reed. Good job by Reed to do a good job to knock it away and prevent the easy layup. So the five for the Boomers right now is Graff, Roach, Reed, Treese, and Hutchins. 2:22 left in the half. Boomers trailing 31-22. Oliver inbounds to Russell. His shot somehow sticks over Roach. That was a tough look. Russell with 6. Boomers back down by 11. Graff crossed the timeline, poked that from behind, no call there. Graff downhill, tries to get the layup, no good. Rebound taken by Oliver, has a 2-on-2 the other way. Hutchins, Reed back. Oliver hands off to Lippold, and his right-handed hook sticks as well. And the Boomers now trailing by 13, 35-22, with a minute 58 left in the half, and they come by a timeout taken by Coach Gaines. Smith Co. Auction and Realty. They are Oklahoma's real estate and land auction experts. Smith & Co. is your top choice for all your land auctions and real estate needs. Call them 580-254-3975 or email Ira at smithcorealestate.com. Also Northwest Glass from residential and commercial glass, auto glass, doors, and mirrors. Northwest Glass, they've got you covered. They do it all with expert care and quality service. Stop by 611 Texas Avenue or call 580-256.
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. It's like getting Bateman. You need Batman.
Stop. Whoa, cat lady. Time out.
Nice fanny bag.
Thank you.
Rude. Don't settle for just any insurance when there's State Farm.
Woodward Steel, your tri-state leader in steel, wants to remind you that in addition to taking care of all your steel needs, Woodward Steel carries other important materials such as stainless, aluminum, 4-inch to 6-inch PVC pipes and fittings, and so much more. If you're in the shop or out in the field and in need of fabrication materials, don't hesitate to pick up the phone and call 580-324-8005 to talk with our staff, or come visit the shop Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. at 210 48th Street in Woodward. Woodward Steel, your trusted tri-state leader in steel.
Awesome that they're not giving up. They're really still trying to fight it.
See what they could find. Got to string together some good possessions offensively. Hadn't been quite there in this quarter. As it's Hutchins, right wing, goes over to Reed. He drives, block, fade away, got it. Tough shot for Cole Reed. He nailed it. He's got 4. Boomers back down by 11, 35-24, minute 35 left in the half. Real key is if you get this down to within single digits, feel a lot better for the Boomers. Oliver trying to drive for Blanchard. Cut off out to Lippold, left wing. Goes back to Oliver, top of the key. Right side, Watkins. He'll tee up to 3 from there. That was pure. Cole Watkins hits it. He's got 12. 38-24, Boomers trail by 14. Minute 14 left in the half. As Graff crossed the timeline, top of the key. He's guarded. Gets a screen from Roach, tries to go to the block, does, turns around, his little jumper, rims out, rebound poked at, fought for, taking his Oliver for Blanchard, one-on-one the other way, throws it ahead to Smalley. Smalley somehow keeps it alive on the baseline and pulls it out. Pass was a little bit strong, now Hutchins steps up, pokes it away, but Watkins takes it off the dribble, somehow got the shot up over 2 defenders. Cole Watkins with 14 in this first half. And Blanchard leads by 16, 40-24, 37 seconds left in the half. Graff, left wing to Reed. He's on the baseline, cut off, has to go back out, pass short. Graff going to try to take the steal away from Smalley, and that's a foul, they'll say, on Graff. This first third of the quarter for the Boomers. 28 seconds remains in the half. The Boomers down by 16, 40-24. As Oliver taking it up for the lines. Calmly handle it, met by Hutchins at the timeline. Right side to Lippold. Up to Smalley. He's guarded by Graff. Over to Watkins. Hand off to Oliver. Feeds it right side to Smalley with 7. In the corner to Oliver with 5. Whipple down on the baseline with 3. Top key to Watkins. He's had the hot hand. A floater at the buzzer. Why not? For Cole Watkins. Ends the half with 16 points. And Blanchard takes an 18-point advantage into the locker room. 42-24. Your score. We'll step aside. Come back with your halftime report. It's Boomer Basketball on Z92 and Boomer TV.
Every family has a story filled with chapters of love, laughter, and dreams for the future. But what if one day you're not there to help write the next chapter? Life is unpredictable, but your love for your family shouldn't be. With State Farm Life Insurance, Gwayne Matthews and Woodward can help ensure your story continues, even when you're not there to turn the page.
And new branch in supporting communities in every way. Sealing State Bank is thrilled to bring hometown banking closer to you with a brand new branch in Woodward. Welcome. Now offering full-service banking close to home, from personal checking and savings to home and commercial loans. Sealing State Bank has you covered. Enjoy the convenience of mobile and online banking, wire transfers, and so much more.
Out here in western Oklahoma, folks know quality when they see it, and that's exactly what you'll find at Vance Auto Group of Woodward. For years, we've proudly supplied Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram vehicles.
40 years Oklahoma tough.
Not just across our state, but to drivers all over the region.
Hard-working folks, hard-working trucks.
Whether you're after rugged performance or everyday comfort,
Cars, trucks, and SUVs.
Vance is here to help you find the perfect fit.
Dodge, Ram, and GMC.
Visit Vance Auto Group of Woodward, where it's comfortable to buy a car.
Please schedule your opportunity for half-court shot for 50% of the mark. All right, James. Nice try, please. Wasn't ready. With Braun at the bucket for the season. Opportunity play. Half-court shot. Goes to Cliff Shirky. You signed up for it. This was a youth basketball start. This is kind of the middle. Thank you very much, Chris. Certainly a great deal for your participation in the season's half-court festivities. The funds selected go to the Woodward High School Teacher Appreciation Woodward.
You will on that first half of the Boomers. Tough sledding, really, once you got past the early portions of that first quarter.
Man, let's see. Emery Smalley.
Yeah.
That guy is shifty, man. He just, over 2 defenders, just bumping in there and making the shots. And, man, it's going to be a tough night for your Woodward Boomers, but I'm glad we have the fans we have that still support them. And I just think something that we can work on a little bit is just take it maybe just a little slower, because the slower or a little bit slower because we run out of energy and our foul trouble and stuff like that. We need to be a little bit more careful on that stuff. But it is really hard to do that whenever you have this Blanchard team that's real fast.
Yeah, and it's senior heavy. You know, we talked about the size. Lippold at 6'4", Cole Watkins is a 6'4" start receiver. Smalley, a solid 6 foot. Russell, 6 foot guy as well. Ryan Rogers off the bench at 6'3". He's contributed. They play those seniors as their lead guys. It's a senior heavy team. The only underclassman we've seen so far in this game was Jackson Gee for a brief moment, and he's a junior G, I should say, and he's a junior or a sophomore for this Blanchard team. But even he's 6'2". You're talking about the foul trouble. Nothing too bad yet, but kind of some be carefuls, if you will, for the Boomers if you look at those fouls, because you got Luke Talley with 2, Caden Gaines with 2. Overall, the Boomers only committed 6 fouls in that half. On the Blanchard side, similar situation. Nobody with 3, but you got Cole Watkins with 2, and that's the only one there. Only 5 fouls called, so only 11 total fouls called in that first half. They're letting it be physical. They are letting it play, at least in this boys contest tonight. Don't forget, we'll have the girls contest after this. Flipped it around a little bit tonight on homecoming as we had the homecoming ceremonies pregame, so that's why they flipped it to where the boys played first. If you missed it, Dawson Heckert was your homecoming king, and your queen was Lexi Mendel. We'll see her in the girls game coming up here in just a bit. The other court, if you will, was Aaron Laredo, Gage Hutchins, and Austin Rowland for the boys. The other girls were Alyssa Barnett, Kinley Howard, and Rhythm Boswell on that homecoming court. 42-24 at the half. Blanchard on top of Woodward. We'll step aside, come back, get set for that second half. It's Boomer Basketball on Z92 and Boomer TV.
This is Matthew Mitchell with Vance Auto Group in Woodward, Oklahoma. We're more than a dealership. We are part of this great community. Our employees live here. Our kids go to school with yours. We work, ranch, and our kids show right here in Northwest Oklahoma. We proudly give back by supporting local schools and local youth programs across the area, something the big city dealers don't do. We're here, and we stand behind what we sell. We've got a great selection, and if I don't have what you want, I'll get it for you. We want to earn your business. At Vance Chevrolet, GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, the more we sell, the more we can give back. Because when you buy local, we all win.
Supporting communities in every way, Steeling State Bank is thrilled to bring hometown banking closer to you with a brand new branch in Woodward. Welcome. Now offering full-service banking close to home, from personal checking and savings to home and commercial loans, Steeling State Bank has you covered. Enjoy the convenience of mobile and online banking, wire transfers, and so much more. Steeling State Bank, your trusted partner in Woodward. Come visit at 2314 Williams Avenue and experience hometown banking at its best.
Woodward Steel, your tri-state leader in steel, wants to remind you that in addition to taking care of all your steel needs, Woodward Steel carries other important materials such as stainless, aluminum, 4-inch to 12-inch PVC pipes and fittings, and so much more. If you're in the shop or out in the field and in need of fabrication materials, don't hesitate to pick up the phone and call 580-324-8005 to talk with the staff, or visit the shop Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. at 210 48th Street in Woodward. Woodward Steel, your trusted tri-state leader in steel.
Hungry? Head to Longshot's Barn Grill in downtown Woodward. Bring the whole crew for juicy ribeye steaks, giant burgers, wings from mild to flaming hot, fresh salads, and more. There's something for everyone, including the kids. Planning a party or team celebration? Check out the upstairs golf and gun bays, or ask about our group catering options. Longshot's Barn Grill, downtown Woodward's favorite hangout and the official home of the Boomer Coaches Show every Wednesday from 6 to 7. Come hungry, leave happy, and make it a night to remember.
And back at Jimmy Peck Court, Boomer Fieldhouse at the half. Woodward trailing 42-24 at the break. And this boys contest, Blanchard comes in 14-1 on the season, number 7 in Class 4A, living up to it with their senior heavy squad. This is kind of an interesting contest for the Boomers because this week is kind of the last week, if you will, before, I say that, next Monday, the upcoming Monday, will be the final rankings released for 4A. Next Saturday, not tomorrow, but next Saturday, a week from tomorrow, they will have the playoff pairings released in a reveal show. The OSSA doing that for the small schools tomorrow with A, B1, and B2. They're doing a playoff reveal show for the smaller classes. And they'll have 4A, 3A, 2A next Saturday. So last chance, if you will, I guess is what I'm trying to say for the Boomers to try to improve their standing and show, they deserve to be kind of higher up at the regional seating.
Isn't Michael Barnes in Shattuck tonight?
Watonga. He was at Shattuck Wednesday for the Shattuck Shootout. He's got a good one over there with Watonga and Moreland, both sides. Moreland on the girls' side, the power there, if you will. But Watonga's played a really tough schedule. He's live on K101 with that as we speak. So to begin the second half, Woodward will have the possession. They go left to right in front of us. Across your watching or listening device, we're opposite the scorer's table on the floor. And it'll be Cole Reed inbounding to Aaron Laredo. As Caden Gaines has had to switch jerseys at 15, so that might mean some blood on that jersey. That was kind of a unfortunate shot. He tried to pump the three and then lost his balance. Slipped on the floor. Shot was off and goes out of bounds. You can saw him working his feet over the spot there. So Boomers begin the second half with a missed three, and Blanchard will take it back over. As it's Oliver, top the key, right wing to Lippold. Up to Watkins. He's got that high hand with 16. Left side to Oliver. He'll swing it around to Watkins. Bouncing it to Emery. Also double figures with 11. He wants to attack on Gaines. Gaines trapped him up and got him for the travel, say the officials.
Nice job by Gaines to get the stop.
Had that size matchup, if you will. Took advantage. 7:25 left in the third quarter. Boomers trailing 42-24. We're going to have to start stringing together some possessions. Gaines, top key, gets a couple of screens, pulls up for three. That's off the back iron. Laredo, though, with the rebound, but then I think they say foul. Oh, no, they say tie-up, possession arrow to Blanchard. As Oliver got tied up with Laredo. And Jackson Oliver takes the inbounds pass for the Lions.
Nice job by Aaron, though. Oh.
Not Gaines, but Hutchins almost got a steal on a pass back to Smalley. Working ahead to Watkins, bounces down to Lippold. His shot in front of the basket, good. Blanchard always so patient. They just find the right shot. Gaines, stepped on the sideline, trying to take the quick pass and cut him off there was the Lions. So 44-24, the Boomers down by 20. They need to find some momentum in this third quarter. As Jackson Oliver with it, goes right wing to Lippold, top the key to Smalley for Blanchard. 6:40 left in the third. As Reed guarding on Smalley, he'll direct traffic. Finds Lippold, swings around to Watkins on the wing. Oliver tries to cut towards him, loses the handle momentarily. Russell now takes it. So get it back to Smalley, top the key, squares up, takes the three, and that's good. It's all falling for Blanchard right now. As Emery Smalley with 14 in the contest. Blanchard up 47-24. Laredo left side in the corner to Reed, to Gaines. He'll fire another three, and that one too strong again. Just haven't been able to find it. Laredo, another offensive rebound. Flips it to Gaines, who's cut to the basket, ran into his own teammate Hutchins, and they couldn't handle it as he went out of bounds. Unfortunate there. It's just been that kind of game so far for the Boomers. And now a whistle as Hutchins needed to tie his shoe.
I was going to say, what happened?
Yeah, was checking on the old laces. Got the white laces on one shoe, black laces on the other. As it's Oliver going across court, left side to Watkins on the pass. Hutchins all over him. Watkins has to pick it up, needs some help, bounces it to Oliver, turns, drives to the basket, bounce pass over to Russell, back to Oliver, corner for three. Talley trying to close out. Too strong from Oliver. Rebound, fought for, and Watkins pokes it out of bounds, trying to get it over Hutchins. We're showing 47-24, 5:40 left third quarter. Momentum hasn't been there really since that midway through the first quarter for the Boomers. Poked by Watkins on Laredo. He drives to the baseline. The shot just leaked out. It was a good look. Off the glass, off the rim. Rebound taken by Watkins a little behind the back, but then dribbled off his foot. Russell collects it though. Hands it to Oliver. Left wing back to Watkins. Tally on him. Dribble picked up as Lippold works it over to Oliver. Blanchard just grinding out these possessions now, controlling. Watkins wants to take off, and then a timeout before that by Coach Word as Watkins is getting ready to attack the basket down the left side. Great Plains Bank, heritage, trust, respect, those are the things that make Great Plains Bank great. With deep roots across Oklahoma and Texas, they're in touch with the communities in which we live and work. M&D Enterprises and Lawnmower Shop for best lawn, porch, or patio. M&D Enterprises and Lawnmower Shop are your people. They carry everything you need to make your greenscape that little piece of heaven you've always dreamed of. Locations in Woodward, Canton, and Weatherford. M&D Great Plains powering Boomer Sports this season. Good to hear the band fire up for the Boomers. Been a minute since we've been at home, so our boy Ty Gay is over there somewhere in that band. He claims he is.
And especially for the girls, as we say, they haven't played in a week now because
on the basketball side, we'll talk about that coming up in a few. They've had a long way off, to your point. Stacey Crockett, though, leading things over there for the Boomer band. As he inbounds for Blanchard out of the timeout, goes to Lippold. Top of the key, guarded by Laredo. Swings it over to Russell, right side. Hands off to Smalley. Over to Oliver on the wing. On an off-ball movement from Blanchard. They're always moving. You got to appreciate that. As Russell takes it up top, finds Ryan Rogers, left wing. Sends it over to Oliver, top of the key, picked up by Hutchins. 4:40 left third quarter. Right side to Smalley. In the corner, Rogers launches the three. That's off the back iron, and it sticks.
God.
Got the roll. Shooter's roll there for Ryan Rogers. He's got another three-pointer, and the Boomers the other way can't get one to go. 50-24 in transition. Oliver travels, they say, as he got down to the right side. Good defense from Luke Talley to force that one. Boomers, though, down by 26 as we approach 4:22 left in the third quarter. As it's Laredo taking it up for Woodward. Grayson Roach set to check in momentarily. Laredo wanting to hand off to Reed. Reed needed some space as Oliver was tight to him. Gets it to him. Reed going to take a baseline and draw the foul. Wave off the shot, though. They say it's on the floor. Still, though, Oliver picks up his second. First foul of the quarter for either team. 4:05 left in the third. As it's Laredo trying to bounce it into Hutchins, and that's knocked away by Blanchard. Cole Reed, the inbounder. This time beneath the right side. Out to Gaines, top key, back to Reed in the corner. Crossover, tough step back from Reed. That one well short. Rebound, and they'll say a foul underneath on the Boomers before the rebound. And they'll get Roach, who had just freshly checked into the ball game, his second foul. 3:59 left third quarter. Boomers trail 50-24. Momentum not on their side right now. As Blanchard continues to grind out these possessions. As it's Lippold, swinging it around. It gets Oliver right side. Jake Graff pops off the bench, ready to check in for the Boomers. Top key to Smalley, and Gaines stepped up and poked at him, but fouled. Gaines, if you're watching on Boomer TV, switching to number 15 after the locker room break because probably had some blood on him or something like that, so they swapped the jerseys. That's why he's wearing 15. His third foul of the game, though. Second of the quarter for the Boomers now. Inbounds goes down to Rogers, and the paint over Roach and Gaines for the shot. Rogers with 10. Boomers the other way. Graff right side, hand off to Reed. Trying to spin, loses his footing. Graff picks it up, gets tipped away, and so he's able to retrieve it in the backcourt. 3:25 left in the third quarter. Boomers trail 52-24. Graff trying to drive down left side. Finds Reed, top of the key. He'll attack. Tough winger blocked by Blanchard. Lippold got a handle of that. And the scrum, though, Reed able to come back with it and get the layup. Reed with 6.
Nice start to our second half by Reed.
52-26, 3 minutes left third quarter. No Boomer in double figures yet. Blanchard has outscored the Boomers 10-2 in this quarter. That's the first basket for Woodward in the frame. As we get down to 2:50 left in the third. Russell top of the key. Left wing in the corner. They find Smalley. Catch, shoot three. That's good. Smalley, a sharp shooter, as we mentioned at the top. He's got 17. Watkins has got 16 to lead Blanchard. 55-26, 2:30 left. Boomers trail. As Laredo tries to throw past to Gaines in the paint. That one too high off his fingertips. Blanchard that way, bounces it down to Smalley. Left block, top of the key, Lippold 4-3. That one too strong. Rebound poked out by Reed. Gaines takes it, fires a pass to Graff, but stepping in front was Oliver. It's a turnover by the Boomers. Lipple corrals for Blanchard. As Press sends it left wing to Smalley, back up top to Lipple, standing on the Boomer at W. 2:04 left third quarter. Blanchard just sitting on it a little bit. As he finds Rogers, out to Oliver. Graff tried to steal it. Russell in the corner. They work it back to Smalley. Minute 50 left third. Smalley attacks, stops, lets the man blow by him, draws the foul, and one for Emery Smalley. He's got up to 19 now. Got the foul as Grayson Roach going to pick up his third. Third of the quarter for the Boomers as well.
Man, it feels like Blanchard never runs out of energy.
Yeah, they're very measured, very controlled, to your point. Don't really speed themselves up too much. It's been impressive to watch. Free throw on the end, one by Smalley, rims out. Rebound taken by Roach. Boomers trail 57-26. Reed trying to fire pass to Hutchins, and that's through his hands. It's just been that type of game for the Boomers where nothing is quite going their way. Led 13-10 in the first quarter, and since then it's been all Blanchard pretty much. Bounce pass, Rogers, and the paint swatted by Roach and Gaines. Will give him the dual block, but Blanchard keeps it. Watkins for three right side. That one rims out. Rogers underneath gets the rebound that draws the fouls. Gaines locked him up pretty much. Gaines is trying to argue that he was being held to Rogers, but to no avail, and that's the fourth foul for Gaines. So he'll have to check out with those four fouls. Minute 23 left third quarter. Treese and Talley up off the bench. Two free throws coming for Rogers. He's had 10 points off the bench as well for Blanchard. It's been a good spark plug, if you will. Makes the first free throw. 58-26 the score. Talley checks in. Treese and Talley check in. Reed and Gaines out for the Boomers. So it's Treese, Talley, Roach, Graff, and Hutchins. Second free throw for Rogers. That's up and good. He's got 12, and it's a 59-26 lead for Blanchard. A little bit of press now. Roach takes off the inbounds, across the timeline. He's getting bodied up by G. Hutchins at the center court gets stripped away. Smalley the other way for the easy layup for Blanchard on the steal and the score. Smalley with 21. 61-26 the other way. Hutchins trying to drive down the right side. He's fouled, going through some traffic. That's where we're at right now, where the Boomers are saying we got to force something. It's just not working in the half court. Not Weatherford, but Blanchard, as Kyler mentioned earlier, operated a lot like Weatherford tonight, where they were able to really force Woodward into these half court situations.
But finally, for the Boomers, a foul called.
Yeah, Rogers his first. They don't say it's free throws. Inbounds goes to Graff, and then they'll say a foul on the floor there, as Graff was triple teamed. And they will tag Jackson Oliver, his third of the quarter for Blanchard. Minute one left in the frame. Austin rolling into the ball game for Woodward. As they work it to Graff, left corner, dumps down to Talley on the baseline, back out to Graff, top of the key. 51 seconds remaining in the quarter. Graff, the layup attempt, that's off the mark, no good. Trying to get his own rebound. Ooh. Came up clutching his leg. Yeah, they're going to call a timeout. Fell awkwardly on his ankle. And you hate to see that for Jake with 41 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Gets up with some help from the teammates. And maybe just rolled that thing, so they'll get him to the bench. Tough to see that for Jake. Crosby Reed checks in for the first time. As it's Reed, Talley, Treese, Hutchins, and Rowland, the five. Move Talley inbounds, 41 seconds remaining third quarter. Boomers trailing 61-26. Hutchins slips as the pass was coming to him, and it goes out of bounds in favor of Blanchard as it rolled all the way away. And the Boomers will be on defense yet again with 36 seconds left in the third. Blanchard in control, 61-26. Pass goes out to Smalley, top of the key. Spins into the paint, and the shot good from Smalley. 23 for him. He's done that quite a few times this season, being that 20-point mark. Crosby Reed taking the inbounds for the Boomers the other way. Crossover top of the key. Gets the middle of the paint, and Crosby Reed comes in and nails the shot. His first basket.
Nice start for Crosby Reed off the bench for the Boomers.
First minutes or so, gets a clean look and nails it. 9 seconds left in the quarter. Boomers trailing 63-28. And Watkins lost it, got it back, put it in. He's got 18. 1 second, Tally heaves at half court, and that is short. And that's how we end the third quarter. Blanchard well in control, 65-28 after 3. We'll step aside. It's Boomer Basketball on Z92 and Boomer TV.
Every family has a story filled with chapters of love, laughter, and dreams for the future. But what if one day you're not there to help write the next chapter? Life is unpredictable, but your love for your family shouldn't be. With State Farm Life Insurance, Gwayne Matthews and Woodward can help ensure your story continues, even when you're not there to turn the page. Protect the chapters yet to come. Talk to Gwayne Matthews, because your story deserves to be told.
Great teams aren't carried by just one player. They're built on trust, determination, and people who show up for each other. Bank of Western Oklahoma does the same with your finances. We make decisions right here at home with lenders who know how to hustle for your goals. Bank of Western Oklahoma works like a true team. We're motivated, loyal, and ready to help you win your next financial game. Bank of Western Oklahoma, member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Boomer Fieldhouse, Tyler Riggs, Kyler Rogers with you as Blanchard leads 65-28 going into the fourth quarter in this boys contest. We'll still have the girls after this. They flopped it tonight. Boys are up first after we had our homecoming ceremonies. Boomers begin with possession to start the fourth. Tally trying to drive, gets it stripped away and stolen. Emery left wing, top the key to Oliver. Right, Crosby read on him. Kick over to Lippold, 4-3 right side. That one clanks out. Rebound taken by Oliver. Finds Watkins cutting to the baseline. He's poked out by Tally, loose for a moment, but Blanchard able to keep it as Watkins going in. Tough on Tally. Shot no good. Good defense from Tally. So he picks up the board. Has a 3-on-3 the other way. Takes it himself through traffic. Layup doesn't stick. Rowland couldn't quite get the handle of it on the rebound. Blanchard right side. Oliver somehow throws it up and in off the glass as he was getting careened to the floor. His first basket of the game for Jackson Oliver. 67-28, the Boomers trail. Hutchins the other way. Shot affected as Smalley got a piece of that one. 7:07 left, and then a foul on the Boomers as they'll get Austin Rowland. A little bit of a bump. And Rowland his first, team first in the court. Again, this Blanchard team pretty impressive tonight. Came into this one 14-1 on the season, number 7 in 4A, and very senior-heavy, patient team.
That's what we really have got to realize here. We are getting nailed right now here, but you gotta realize they're 14-1 coming in. Like,
yeah, it'll be good teaching tape because you're at the point now where you're kind of eyeing the playoffs.
You can watch them.
Oh yeah.
And see what they do and see can we make that into one of our plays.
Braden Heffernan in the ball game for Blanchard, 6'5" senior. Also Jackson G, one of the only underclassmen to play for Blanchard so far tonight. He's got it right corner for 3. Why not? That goes for G. So Jackson G on the board with 3, 70-28 the Boomers trail. Tally the other way. 6:20 left in the ball game. Left side to Heckert, who's checked in. It's Heckert, Treese, Rowland, Crosby, Reed, and Tally the 5. Tally right corner gets the pass. He'll take the 3 and nails it over Heffernan. So Luke Tally, he's had a solid game despite the Boomers not being able to hang tight. He's got 8. 70-31, 6 minutes left. Right side it's G for the Lions. Attacking on Treese. He's cut off in the corner. Oliver, attacking baseline, gets Hecker to the air and finishes on the layup. Jackson Oliver with 4.
Nice little take by Jackson Oliver.
Yeah, goes good move in the corner. Rowland, guarded by Heffernan, trying to drive into the paint, and he's fouled. He's trying to hop step. Oliver there as well as Braden. And they get Jackson Oliver his 4th. And for the first time today, we'll see Colton Bowers into the ball game. And Blanchard starting to go a little deeper into their bench, seeing some of those underclassmen. Logan Pavi, the junior, in. Rowland inbounds to Bowers. He's on the baseline. Tight coverage there, and then gets it poked away from him. So it sticks with Woodward. Also in for Blanchard is Dayton Mullins, another senior. Inbounds. Crosby Reed, top the key for three. That goes
my
for Crosby
gosh,
Reed.
Crosby Reed getting after it for the Boomers as he is a sophomore.
5 points for Crosby. 72-34, 5:20 left. As Blanchard works the left side to Mullins. Top the key. He finds Pavi. Dribble handoff to G. As they're working around the perimeter. Holland takes it, freshman. Gives it to G, cut off by Crosby Reed in the paint. They get left side to Holland. Back up top to Mullins, and still turn, try to drive, poke that. Heckert strips away and steals it for the Boomers. Has some numbers. Heckert into the paint, left side. Tried the scoop layup through contact, no good. Rebound taken by Blanchard and Heffernan. And then a foul, I think, underneath on the Boomers. They try to poke it away, or did they say, oh no, excuse me, they said travel.
Boomers. Get ball.
Good ball. Okay. Rowland will take it then. The inbound, 4:45 left. Boomers trail 72-34. Rowland having to get it out. Finds Heckert top of the key. Left wing to Crosby Reed. Over to Treese near the corner. Finds Bowers in the deep corner. Back out to Heckert, top of the key. Reed swings it to Rowland right side. Thought about three. He goes baseline past Heffernan. Rowland up and in for the basket. Austin Rowland with a good take.
Nice fight by Austin Rowland, getting through there without stepping out or having somebody shove him out of bounds.
4:15 left in the ball game. Blanchard well in control, 72-36. So improved 15-1 still by Crosby Reed. Racing down the lane, beating everybody in transition. The layup. Crosby Reed said the early varsity career high was 7.
He maybe would have helped earlier.
He's showing some good energy, that's for
some
sure.
Good energy.
3:55 left, 72-38 the Boomers trail. They'll fall to 11-7 as Holland takes the top of the key, picks up his dribble, finds G, dribble handoff to Pavi, right wing. He gives it over to Mullins. Gives it to G. He'll tee up the three right wing. That one rims out. Rebound taken by Treese. As Heckert will push ahead. 3:30 left in the contest. Heckert slows up on the wing. Hands it to Treese. He gets into the deep corner. Cut off. Needs some help. Got to find somebody past two. Bounces it to Reed. Trying to cut the paint. Reed, they'll say foul. 2 shots upcoming for Crosby Reed. Some good minutes off the bench for him, as you're talking about. The next generation of Reed.
Yeah.
Okay, Caden, Carter.
Caden,
Cole.
Carter, Cole, Crosby. Man.
Yep. Foul. First one on Holland, and the free throw by Reed up and good. He's got 8 points. One of the leading scorers on the night for the Boomers now. 72-39 Woodward trails. 3:19 left. Girls game upcoming after this. Second free throw for Reed. That one rims out. Rebound taken by Kyler Stats, who's into the ball game. 6'2 junior. He gets in the left wing, attacks, cut off, double team, back out to Pavi, a 2 from there. That's no good. Heckert pokes out the board. Works his way to Cole Bowers. He's got numbers. Bowers, though, in transition, going into the paint. The shot off the mark. Good get back defense by Blanchard. Good recovery. 2:54 left. Boomers trailing 72-39. As a drive, and that one just rims out for Dave Mullins. Over 2 defenders. Rolling with rebound. Top of the key, finds Heckert. Gives it to Reed. High left wing to Treese. Near the corner, back out to Heckert. Swings it to Bowers. In the corner to Rowland. 2:34, trying to give it back to Bowers. Poked away by Jackson G. Steal by Blanchard. As G works over to Pavi. Top of the key, attacks his paint, spin move cut off. In the corner, faking the 3 is Mullins. He gets the elbow. Kicks it over left side to Jackson. Forward, the shot underneath the rim, no good. Another rebound taken by Heckert. 2:12 left. Blanchard leading 72-39. As it's Crosby Reed top of the key. Left wing to Heckert. Still scan. No pressure to him. At 59 left. Heckert gets a high screen. Tries to get into the paint, cut off. Finds Reed. A little crossover. Wants to get to the elbow. Turns around. Tough fadeaway. That shot no good. Rebound taken by Blanchard. We'll have a quick substitution. They'll get a couple more in. New faces for them. Isaiah Holly Gates and Leander Ludwig. Minute 44 left. Blanchard on top, 72-39. And it looks like Luke Talley back into the ball game for the Boomers. Rowland checks out. So it's Heckert, Talley, Reed, Bowers, and Treese. As right side is Stats for Blanchard. Left wing to Jackson Ford. Top key Stats. He'll tee up the three from there and hits it. Everybody's heading for Blanchard tonight. Makes it 75-39. Minute 25 left. Reed right side to Bowers. Up top to Talley. Crossover dribble. Talley attacks the floater. Good.
It's been a great game for Talley tonight as he has tacked some points on the board.
First Boomer in double figures with 10.
Yes.
So 75-41, minute 4 left. For Blanchard stepping up to take a shot. That's off the mark from Ludwig, the junior. And the putback, no good. Rebound taken by Heckert. Throws ahead to Talley. One-on-one right side with Ludwig. And it gets stripped away. Stay with Woodward. 52 seconds remains. As Woodward trails 75-41. Heckert the inbounds. Goes top key to Talley. Down to Heckert. Treese takes it off. A bit of an awkward pass. Shot a little bit strong, but a rebound collected by Reed in the right corner with 44 seconds. Crosby Reed, another tough turnaround jumper. Just dribbles out. Rebound taken by Blanchard with 38 remaining. Girls in the wings, ready to go. Looks like the Boomer girls have kind of an interesting, different home look tonight. Call them the Icy Whites. Describe those in a minute. As up top, it's Mullins. Right side, he gives it to Stats with just 19 seconds. Ludovic. Back over to Stats with 15. We'll see Blanchard tries to take a shot. They lead 75-41. Ludovic tees up a three. Why not? Too strong. Rebound by Barrows on the backside with 7. Bounces ahead to to Talley in the corner with 3. To Heckert, top of the key. He'll take the 3 deep, and that's no good, and that's how we end the contest. Blanchard takes down Woodward 75-41. We'll step aside for break, come back with your boys post-game wrap. It's Boomer Basketball on Z92 and Boomer TV.
Keep your home safe and secure with Arlo Secure from Pioneer. Our battery-operated doorbell cameras and solar-powered outdoor cameras make it easier than ever to protect your home. Enjoy 2K video resolution and instant alerts day or night, starting at just $15 a month. Visit GoPioneer.com today and enjoy peace of mind with Arlo Secure.
Every family has a story filled with chapters of love, laughter, and dreams for the future. But what if one day you're not there to help write the next chapter? Life is unpredictable, but your love for your family shouldn't be. With State Farm Life Insurance, Gwayne Matthews and Woodward can help ensure your story continues, even when you're not there to turn the page. Protect the chapters yet to come. Talk to Gwayne Matthews because your story deserves to be told.
This is Matthew Mitchell with Vance Auto Group in Woodward, Oklahoma. We're more than a dealership. We are part of this great community. Our employees live here. Our kids go to school with yours. We work, ranch, and our kids show right here in Northwest Oklahoma. We proudly give back by supporting local schools and local youth programs across the area, something the big city dealers don't do. We're here, and we stand behind what we sell. We've got a great selection, and if I don't have what you want, I'll get it for you. We want to earn your business. At Vance Chevrolet, GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, the more we sell, the more we can give back. Because when you buy local, we all win.
Supporting communities in every way, Feeling State Bank is thrilled to bring hometown banking closer to you with a brand new branch in Woodward. Welcome. Now offering full-service banking close to home, from personal checking and savings to home and commercial loans, Feeling State Bank has you covered. Enjoy the convenience of mobile and online banking, wire transfers, and so much more. Feeling State Bank, your trusted partner in Woodward. Come visit at 2314 Williams Avenue and experience hometown banking at its best.
Boomer Fieldhouse, Tyler Riggs, Skylar Rogers with you as the boys have fallen to Blanchard tonight. 75-41 your foul. Blanchard improves to 15-1. Woodward now 11-7 on the season. Let's look at your final stats from that one. Blanchard had won the first and second quarter 23-15. Second quarter 19-9. Third quarter really turned it on 23-4 there. The Boomers ultimately won the fourth quarter 13-10. Leading scorers, Blanchard had their dynamic duo going. Emery Smalley, 23 points. Cole Watkins with 18. And then also helping out Ryan Rogers with 12 points there. And then Brian Russell with 6 for the Lions. On the Boomer side, just one player double figures. It was Luke Talley. He finishes with 10. You got Kate Gaines and Crosby Reed with 8 apiece for the Boomers. And then 6 from Cole Reed, 4 from Grace Roach, 3 for Aaron Laredo, and 2 from Austin Rowland. The scoring there. So the Boomers fall 75-41. And they will now turn around and get ready for Elk City on Monday on the road. Step aside for break, come back, start breaking down the girls matchup. It's Boomer Basketball on Z92 and Boomer TV.
Keep your home safe and secure with Arlo Secure from Pioneer. Our battery-operated doorbell cameras and solar-powered outdoor cameras make it easier than ever to protect your home. Enjoy 2K video resolution and instant alerts day or night, starting at just $15 a month. Visit GoPioneer.com today and enjoy peace of mind with Arlo Secure.
Great teams aren't carried by just one player. They're built on trust, determination, and people who show up for each other. Bank of Western Oklahoma does the same with your finances. We make decisions right here at home with lenders who know how to hustle for your goals. Bank of Western Oklahoma works like a true team. We're motivated, loyal, and ready to help you win your next financial gain. Bank of Western Oklahoma, member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Jimmy Petcourt, Boomer Fieldhouse as we get set for Woodward. The girls to take on the Blanchard Lady Lions. Let's start looking at this contest for the Woodward girls. Been a minute. Did get to play in that third place game Wednesday against Hera. Hera did not have school that day, so had to cancel that contest. That means last time the Boomers played last Thursday against Kingfisher in the semifinals in the Buckle Wheat Belt tournament there. Kingfisher ultimately won that contest. Had a strong start from Taylor Floyd, but the Boomers ran into some early foul trouble with Lake Middle, and Kingfisher was able to control the rest of the way. Ella Hartman was fantastic in that game with 18 points, so it sent the girls to 8-9 on the season, so they'll look to kind of stretch the legs back out. Still no Kaylee Mills tonight. We expect her, the hope is to get her back by the playoffs, so kind of out indefinitely at the moment as she works through that injury that she suffered against Dodge City. So be on Lexi Middle again tonight, averaging 16 a game coming into this contest. But, you know, in the absence of Kaylee, it's been great to see Taylor Floyd, Bailey Nelson, Caitlin Culp, Ella Howard, Zoe Chavez all kind of up there scoring a little bit, surrounding Lexi. Lexi's been fantastic. So, Kyler, in the absence of a great player like Kaylee, Boomers have still found a way to see some production, and some of those girls say, hey, you know what? I'm going to take it on myself to help this team out.
Yeah, just like Zoe Chavez.
Zoe Chavez, yes.
Chavez. In some games that I've been to, just watching her come off the bench sometimes, and she comes out here and hits some threes and is a really good ball handler as well. And I feel like the girls work together, and they know they don't have Kaylee out there, and that is tough because she is a defensive player for the Boomers. She is all over the place. She is a duplicate of Gage Hutchins on the boys' side. He is all around the play. He is all over, you know. But it's cool to see. I mean, it's not cool, but it's also cool to see the other players who replace Kaylee to see how they play. And then it also gives the younger ones who don't get much playing time maybe some time to get out there. And because you got to remember, I mean, Kaylee will be a senior next year, I believe.
Yep.
And then she'll be gone. Some of those sophomores right now and freshmen are going to have to take Lexi's spot next year, and then Kaylee's spot in the next two.
Well, to that point, we've been talking with the Joneses and Coach Chandler Breyer about that confidence, that development with those girls. You know, seeing them continue to grow confident. You mentioned Zoe Chavez, Ella Howard, Caitlin Culp, all ones that you expect, Bailey Nelson, that are going to be contributors next year for you as well. And you know, you look for them to continue to get better. And, you know, you've seen that progression from the first game till now. So there's been a lot of improvement on that side. As for Blanchard, they roll into this game 6-9 team in the third season under head coach David Sykes. They played a pretty tough schedule, faced the likes of Tuttle twice, Eufaula, McLeod, Bethany, Chickasha, Elk City, and Kingfisher, all who are ranked or currently still ranked inside the top 20 in 4A. That's 8 of their 9 losses. They are battle-tested and have fared well when they haven't played a ranked team. A couple of standouts for them. Kyla Dobbs, a good leader for their team, a senior. Not the biggest player, but definitely one that is a great leader. And then you look at Carolina Sykes, Coach Sykes' daughter. She's been great as a junior for them. It's been a great combo between those two. And then you got some multi-sport athletes. Finley Lockwood, you'll see at some point tonight. Jasmine Hayes, Ashton Smith also could get it done. And then Maddie Minton, all good contributors as well. It's a little bit of a underclassmen-heavy team, if you will, for Blanchard's. They've only got 2 seniors on the roster in Dobbs and Schmidt, and then just a couple juniors as well, a trio between Sykes, Benton, as well as Hayes. Other than that, it's freshmen and sophomores. A little bit younger squad for Blanchard. Go ahead. What were you going to say? Sorry.
That is definitely the opposite of the boys' roster.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
With
just
all the
senior
seniors.
heavy.
Holy
yes.
man,
they went 7 deep of seniors on the boys' side.
Yeah.
So definitely a little bit the less experienced Blanchard team, but one that is definitely still going to be an interesting challenge here tonight. We're working our way towards the start of it. Step aside for a quick break. It's Boomer Basketball on Z92 and Boomer TV.
Every family has a story filled with chapters of love, laughter, and dreams for the future. But what if one day you're not there to help write the next chapter? Life is unpredictable, but your love for your family shouldn't be. With State Farm Life Insurance, Gwayne Matthews and Woodward can help ensure your story continues, even when you're not there to turn the page. Protect the chapters yet to come. Talk to Gwayne Matthews, because your story deserves to be told.
Supporting communities in every way, Feeling State Bank is thrilled to bring hometown banking closer to you with a brand new branch in Woodward. Welcome. Now offering full-service banking close to home, from personal checking and savings to home and commercial loans, Feeling State Bank has you covered. Enjoy the convenience of mobile and online banking, wire transfers, and so much more. Feeling State Bank, your trusted partner in Woodward. Come visit at 2314 Williams Avenue and experience hometown banking at its best.
Keep your home safe and secure with Arlo Secure from Pioneer. Our battery-operated doorbell cameras and solar-powered outdoor cameras make it easier than ever to protect your home. Enjoy 2K video resolution and instant alerts day or night, starting at just $15 a month. Visit GoPioneer.com today and enjoy peace of mind with Arlo Secure.
Woodward Steel, your tri-state leader in steel, wants to remind you that in addition to taking care of all your steel needs, Woodward Steel carries other important materials such as stainless, aluminum, 4-inch to 12-inch PVC pipes and fittings, and so much more. If you're in the shop or out in the field and in need of fabrication materials, don't hesitate to pick up the phone and call 580-324-8005 to talk with the staff, or visit the shop Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. at 210 48th Street in Woodward. Woodward Steel, your trusted tri-state leader in steel.
And back at the Boomer Fieldhouse, Tyler Riggs, Kyler Rogers with you as we get set for Woodward and Blanchard coming up on the girls' side. Boomers trying to even that record back to 9-9. Blanchard trying to improve themselves as they sit at 6-9 on the season. So Kyler, you know, the Boomers, you could argue, experience both ways. You know, you got younger teams going at it here. Blanchard, not necessarily the biggest team, got a little bit of size, but not, you know, what we saw against Kingfisher last week. Team that maybe doesn't always play as fast as Woodward. So is it a matter of trying to get the pace established for Woodward tonight? How do you see this one playing out?
I say just if they don't play as fast, which I haven't seen them play, so we'll have to see how fast they actually play. But if they don't play as fast, maybe slow it down a little bit to where the girls don't run out of energy as fast whenever the Blanchard girls are like you said, maybe a little slower. But I think that do you need to talk to him?
You're fine. Can finish your point up. We'll get to that.
I just
threw you off.
I just think that our girls are going to have to get out here and fight hard. I mean, and not get into the foul trouble that we've sometimes got into, especially our key players of our, like Lexi Mendel, and because they fight really hard on the defensive side of things that we see, and I'm just happy to see what it brings.
You mentioned the foul trouble. That was kind of what got us against Kingfisher. You start out only trailing by 1 after the first quarter, and then Lexi had to sit out the extended time in the second quarter, and that's when things kind of flipped in favor of the Lady Jackets. Just a couple of minutes before we get this one underway, it's Woodward Blanchard coming up to end the night here on Homecoming. It's Boomer Basketball on Z92 and Boomer TV.
Great teams aren't carried by just one player. They're built on trust, determination, and people who show up for each other. Bank of Western Oklahoma does the same with your finances. We make decisions right here at home with lenders who know how to hustle for your goals. Bank of Western Oklahoma works like a true team. We're motivated, loyal, and ready to help you win your next financial game. Bank of Western Oklahoma, member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
This is Matthew Mitchell with Vance Auto Group in Woodward, Oklahoma. We're more than a dealership. We are part of this great community. Our employees live here. Our kids go to school with yours. We work, ranch, and our kids show right here in Northwest Oklahoma. We proudly give back by supporting local schools and local youth programs across the area, something the big city dealers don't do. We're here, and we stand behind what we sell. We've got a great selection, and if I don't have what you want, I'll get it for you. We want to earn your business. At Vance Chevrolet, GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, the more we sell, the more we can give back. Because when you buy local, we all win.
Hungry? Head to Longshot's Bar and Grill in downtown Woodward. Bring the whole crew for juicy ribeye steaks, giant burgers, wings from mild to flaming hot, fresh salads, and more. There's something for everyone, including the kids. Planning a party or team celebration? Check out the upstairs golf and gun bays or ask about our group catering options. Longshot's Bar and Grill, downtown Woodward's favorite hangout and the official home of the Boomer Coaches Show every Wednesday from 6 to 7. Come hungry, leave happy, and make it a night to remember.
Nowadays it seems like nothing is built to last. Like phones, appliances, cars, computers. But the new Michelin Defender 2-tire is designed to outlast. With a quiet and comfortable ride, you'll have the confidence you need on the roads, whether they're wet or dry. So goodbye to short-lived and hello to something that lasts.
Visit your Michelin dealer, High Plains Tire at 2220 Main in Woodward.
And back at Boomer Fieldhouse as we get the starting lineups coming to us for both teams. As for Blanchard, they will go with Finley Lockwood, Jasmine Hayes tonight, Carolina Sykes, Kendall Dobbs, and Addison Schmidt, the starting 5. And for your Boomers, we will see Lexi Mendel, Ella Howard, Taylor Floyd, Caitlin Culp, and Bailey Nelson, your starting 5. Howard has been starting in the absence, of course, of Kaylee Mills. So that same starting lineup, Floyd, Howard, Culp, Mendel, and Nelson the 5. And again, for Blanchard, you've got Lockwood, Dobbs, Haynes, Sykes, and Schmidt, the starting 5 there. For the Lady Lions. Boomers, I mentioned kind of the icy whites. They're more gray. Got kind of an alternate logo or an alternate design with the gray top and bottom. Some of the white and gold down the sides, the trim, white numbers of text, trimmed in black. Blanchard in the road maroon, similar to the boys, as you were saying, Kyle.
Have they wore that yet?
I haven't seen them wear it this season. So I think maybe wore it one time last year. So, but definitely first time this season. Busting out a different look for the Woodward girls. As will be, yeah, that's a decent little look. Culp will be tipping off against Schmidt for Blanchard. Boomers going to work right to left in front of us to begin this game as we're opposite the scorers table on the floor. As the Boomers winning the tip as Floyd has a high right wing in the corner. Howard tees up a quick three. That's a little strong. Rebound long, and they'll say last touched by Blanchard. So it stays with the Boomers despite the Howard miss. The girls have been waiting their turn. Kind of unusual for them having to wait, but we had the homecoming celebration beforehand at 6 o'clock. It was Lexi Mendel, the homecoming queen tonight. Then Austin Hecker for the boys was the king. Off the inbounds, Nelson top key, right side to Mendel. Again, averaging 16 a game. Has been on fire after the start of the new year pretty much. Has to go cross court left side to Floyd. A catch, a drive by Floyd, and she picks up where she left off against Kingfisher, and she puts it up left-handed and in off the glass.
Nice take by Floyd to start off the game for the Boomers.
Just head down, went right to the basket. 7:15 first quarter. Boomers lead 2-0. Blanchard the other way, a runner, and good from Finley Lockwood, the sophomore. She'll answer. She's at 5'8". Softball player is Miss Lockwood as well. Tied up at 2. It's Middle right side for the Boomers. 7 minutes first quarter. Middle attacks now. Wild runner for her. Through some contact. No good. Culp trying to fight for the rebound and gets tied up. As it was her getting tied up with Jasmine Haynes, the junior, and they say possession arrow to Blanchard. As Lady Lions take it back. Howard applying a little pressure in the backcourt. As Blanchard works over to Lockwood on the wing. She's double teamed, loses the handle of it. It's a steal. No, Howard has to go to the floor somehow. Getting to it was Dobbs, and she worked it out. And a drive right side, a foul shot no good by Hayes as she took it straight to the basket. And Caitlin Culp tried to get underneath and defend.
That looked like it was going in there.
It was halfway in and just rimmed out. Went around the world, as they call it back in the day, back in my day.
NBA 2K right there.
Not quite. Well, actually, kind of.
Yeah.
First free throw, no good for Hayes. So it remains 2-all. 6:36 first quarter. Second free throw, good for Hayes. Breaks the tie. 3-2. Blanchard on top. Boomers the other way. Floyd gets cut off in the backcourt. Needs some help. Finds Nelson coming to her. Counts on. It's getting close. And timeout taken, I believe, by Coach Jones. Yes, as Nelson was having to back up and retreat more. So Blanchard with that pressure, keeping things the way they were. Great Plains Bank, heritage, trust, respect. Those are the things that make Great Plains Bank great. Deep roots across Oklahoma and Texas. They're in touch with communities in which we live and work. Also, M&D Enterprises and Lawnmower Shop for your best lawn, porch, or patio. M&D Enterprises and Lawnmower Shop are your people. They carry everything they need to make your greenscape that little piece of heaven you always dreamed of. Locations in Woodward, Canton, and Weatherford. Great Plains Bank, M&D, powering Boomer Sports on KMZ, FM Woodward, and Boomer TV this season. Don't forget, a little bit of a schedule change for next week. Woodward will be on the road against Elk City Monday night. Don't have a Tuesday game, but the Boomers will be on the road against the Elks and the Elkettes. Have that on Z and Boomer TV. 6:20 first quarter. Boomers trailing 3-2. They've got it. Left wing to Howard. Top key up to Nelson. Right side to Floyd. She has to be pulled out. She's guarded by Dobbs. Finds Nelson. The Boomers being patient. Left wing back over to Howard. Baseline to Colt. Wanted to swing it right side to Floyd. Does. Pumps. Doesn't drive. On the dribble now. Attacks. Gets through a couple double teams and somehow puts it up off the back iron and good. Taylor Floyd, tough move. She's got all four. Again for Woodward now. Steal the other way as Nelson takes it off the bad pass. 5:45 first quarter. Free throw line to Floyd. Bounces down to Culp on the block. One-on-one. Powers it up. Shot no good, but she's fouled. Ashton Smith on the defense.
That is definitely Culp's hot spot there with getting fouled under the basket, trying to put it up. And most of the time she is double teamed right there under the basket.
And despite that, we've seen her be able to make some nice shots kind of around there, a little fadeaway, and to your point, likes to bully her way in on that block. First free throw is no good from Colt. Second one no good as well. Rare, usually a good free throw shooter. Fouls on Smitter first. It remains 4-3 in favor of Woodward. 5:33 first quarter. Dobbs drives, kicks out, left wing for 3. That one no good from Lockwood. And the rebound fought for, they say, last touch by Woodward. Stays with Blanchard. 5:26 first quarter. As Dobbs beneath the block, kicks out in the corner. It's Hayes trying to drive, cut off, double team, bounces it down. A Dobbs shot block. No, they say foul. Nelson a little upset. She thought she had it clean, but instead they'll send Kylan Dobbs to the free throw line. Again, one of the leaders for this Blanchard team is the senior. First free throw is good. Ties it up at 4 with 5:21 left first quarter. Dobbs on the board with her first points. Looking to break the tie with the second free throw, and that one's short. Rebound taken by Colt. She'll control for the Boomers. Hand off to Floyd. As Floyd jogs across the timeline, top of the key. Want to get the offense set up. Goes right wing to Nelson. Nelson on the dribble, scanning. As Floyd coming to her, it's not there. Now bounces it back to her. 5 minutes even left first quarter, 4 all between the teams. Nelson sends Floyd a screen. She gets cut off. Right baseline. Bounces down to Culp. Nice kick out top of the key. Nelson sits, takes the three. That's off the mark. Culp, though, with the offensive board. Finds Howard left side. Resets back to Nelson. Blanchard's done a good job to keep it away from Mendel thus far. Now she finally gets on this possession up top. Mendel wanting to attack. Takes it down the left side. Blows by the defender. The layup, though, too strong. Rebound fought for, and who they say stepped out? They say Dobbs couldn't keep it and goes out of bounds. Favor of the Boomers.
Good take by Mendel, though. Even though it rimmed out, it was a great take and great look there.
Definitely what you want if you're Coach Jones, no doubt about it.
You could just hear Coach Jones saying, "Warrior, warrior," like all these plays. I mean,
on the inbounds, a three from the corner by Floyd, too strong. Rebound taken by Blanchard. As taken up as Lockwood. She sends it over to Sykes. Sykes, coach's daughter. And she's quickly double teamed, stolen away. Mendel and Howard combining. Howard took it over to Mendel. 4-3 left wing. That's good. Lexi Mendel on the board with the tray ball, and the Boomers lead 7-4. Getting the little guys hyped down here on the sideline as they're flashing the three. 3:57 left in the first quarter. Chavez off the bench. She'll be checking in for the Boomers momentarily. Blanchard works it right side. Now up top to Hayes. Back left side to Sykes. She'll sit to Lockwood. Blanchard not really finding a lot of clean looks as Dobbs takes it. She wants to attack. Gets into the paint. Culp there. Makes the shot miss. Floyd got bumped down. She's a little slow to get up. Kind of rolled her ankle. A long three taken by Sykes, and that goes in. Carolina Sykes on the board. Answers 7-all.
Some great passing by Blanchard as they finally found an answer.
That was a deep three, too, by Sykes. 7-all. 3:15 first quarter. Floyd dumps it down to Nelson. The turnaround hook shot, no good. Culp, though, second chance, just dribbles out. Now the rebound fought for, and they'll get a foul on Culp. She had a couple lady lines in front of her.
But also,
Culp with her second.
It probably makes the coach a little happy because that was his daughter that made that far three. I mean, great start for her.
As Chavez checks in, Culp checks out with those two fouls. The Boomers playing without a true forward on the floor right now. 3 minutes first quarter. Of course, against this Blanchard team, it's not the longest. That's fine. Chavez off the bench gets the steal. Took it away from Dobbs. As she'll feed it back to Nelson. 2:50 left first quarter. Left wing to Floyd. 7-all. Floyd holds it. Top of the key. Finds Nelson. Mendel trying to get open. Hasn't had a lot of clean looks. That's good defense by Hayes thus far. Mendel does take it. One to cross over. Nice move. Gets to the paint. Drives by and draws the foul. Boy, when Lexi's up top and she sees that lane, Kyler, those crossovers can be deadly. As Mendel heads to the free throw line. Second foul now on Ashton Smith. So both teams with a player with two fouls early in this one. 2:35 left first quarter. Mendel trying to break the tie. First free throw good. She's got 4. As Schmidt has to check out, and Ada Thompson, the freshman, checks in.
Good start by Mendel, even though some of it's free throws. I mean, still getting some points on the board.
Points are points. Second free throw good. She's comfortable at the line with that. 5 for her of the Boomer Nines. They lead 9-7, 2:30 first quarter. Blanchard trying to break this Boomer press, and they do. Get across the timeline, Dobbs. They work in the corner. Hayes trying to bounce it.
Stolen
Bounces
away
off her leg, yeah.
by Taylor Floyd.
As Floyd does pick it up. She'll head back the other way. Right wing to Chavez. Top the key, left side to Howard. Over to Nelson. Trying to attack the runner, right-handed. That one a little too strong. Rebound poked at, and they say Nelson the last to touch. So it goes to Blanchard. Still 9-7 at overtime. 2 minutes first quarter. Overtime. Well, I was looking at some scores. Weatherford, the girls fell to Alva. 61-59 overtime. Tonight, that was a big matchup. Right side, another three from Sykes. That one too strong. Rebound taken by Floyd underneath as the Boomers lead 9-7. Minute 40 first quarter. Left side to Chavez near the corner. Dumps it down to Mendel. She's wide open on the baseline, but couldn't get to her quick enough. Then cross-court pass stolen away by Blanchard. As taking it is Lockwood. She bounces it ahead to Thompson. Drives down the right side. Mendel picks her up, cuts her off. Now Thompson needs a pass. Finds Sykes, top of the key. Lockwood thinks about the three, but instead drives in and flies by for the layup left side. Lockwood with 4. We're tied up again, 9-all, minute 10 first quarter.
Blanchard and Woodward playing a little tight here.
And we said, this Blanchard team, battle-tested, weren't going to be afraid of the challenge. So far, they've answered that. Floyd double team, finds Howard in the corner. On the right side, finds Mendel, comes to the basket, the layup good. Great pass from Howard. Tough finish for Mendel. She's got 7. The Boomers back up 11-9. 50 seconds left first quarter. Pressure on the backcourt. Blanchard breaks it, though, as Lockwood takes across the timeline, finds Sykes in the corner. She drives her pass wild, stolen away by Howard, went right to her. 38 seconds left first quarter. Howard calmly flips it over to Mendel. She dumps it left side to Floyd. Had Nelson in the paint, didn't hit her. Cross-court right side to Howard. Back up to Floyd, top of the key with 25 seconds. Boomers lead 11-9, right side to Chavez. Wants to attack, head down, pulls up for the shot in the paint. That one a little off the mark. And it goes out of bounds to Blanchard with 18 seconds remaining in this first quarter. As the Lions take it, it's Dobbs firing a pass right side, and they say Lockwood steps out of bounds as she caught the pass and tried to turn and attack. So a quick turnover by Blanchard. Boomers get it back with 11 seconds left, or 13 seconds left first quarter as they lead 11-9. Chavez inbounds it to Floyd, who's calmly taking it to the timeline with 8. Now wants to attack, spin with 6. Still high top of the key. Bounce it to Howard on the right elbow with 3. Try to get it to Mendel. Gets poked away, and that's how we'll end the first quarter as Boomers lead 11-9 after 1. We'll step aside. It's Boomer Basketball on Z92 and Boomer TV.
Every family has a story filled with chapters.
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. It's like getting Bateman when you need Batman.
Stop. Whoa, cat lady. Time out.
Nice fanny bag.
Thank you. Rude.
Don't settle for just any insurance when there's State Farm.
Out here in western Oklahoma, folks know quality when they see it, and that's exactly what you'll find at Vance Auto Group of Woodward. For years, we've proudly supplied Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram vehicles.
40 years Oklahoma tough.
Not just across our state, but to drivers all over the region.
Hard-working folks, hard-working trucks.
Whether you're after rugged performance or everyday comfort,
Cars, trucks, and SUVs.
Vance is here to help you find the perfect fit.
Dodge, Ram, and GMC.
Visit Vance Auto Group of Woodward, where it's comfortable to buy a car.
Back at Boomer Fieldhouse, Jimmy Peckcourt, Tyler Riggs, Skylar Rogers with you as Woodward on the girls' side, up 11-9 after 1. Lexi Mendel, no surprise, strong start for her. She's got 7 points to lead all scorers. Taylor Floyd has the other 4 for the Boomers. As for the Blanchard side, it's Finley Lockwood with 4. Caroline Sykes with 3 thus far. Chavez inbounding for the Boomers. As Chavez, Colt, Floyd, Howard, and Mendel the 5. Colt playing with 2 fouls to begin this quarter. Floyd in the right corner. Wanted to drive baseline, and good defense, they'll say, by Jasmine Hayes. Knocked her out. Or do they call a foul? One official pointed the other way. The other set of fouls. They get a foul on Hayes. Her first of the quarter. As Floyd, the inbounder, look at the pass, counts on, finds Colt right side in the corner. Colt cut off, trying to find Floyd, comes to the basket, gets to her, and Floyd lays it home right side. Taylor Floyd 6 points. Her and Mendel leading the way for the Boomers. Floyd coming on to this contest, average about 5 a game, is stepping that up in the absence of Kayla Mills. As Blanchard the other way, it's Hayes, up to the Dobbs, kick out in the corner, Sykes for 3, cans it.
Sykes again for 3. And that's what I was about to ask a minute ago is, what is Floyd's career high? 5?
That's a good question. She was at 12 last time out. Well, I'll say she's been as high as 18 or so. Previous instances. 7 minutes remaining in the half. Boomers lead 13-12. Sykes at 6 for Blanchard now. Floyd controls the top of the key, right side to Chavez. Gets the high screen from Colt. Middle takes it on the wing. Gets double screen. Wants to tag baseline. Good cutoff, though, by Blanchard as Lockwood with her. Now crossover by Mendel. She backs out through a double team. Throws it up. It just rims out. No call. Colt, though, with the rebound under the basket. Out to Chavez. Sits for the 3 right wing. Chavez too strong. Rebound bounces off of Jasmine Hayes, and the Boomers keep the possession. 13-12. Woodward leads. 6:29 left in the half. As the inbounder set to be Floyd for the Boomers. Couple substitutions by Coach Sykes. It's Floyd beneath the left block. Bounces it to Culp in the corner. Back out to Floyd. Poked at, ball loose, and then a foul committed by Hayes, who ran to her and bumped her. So Hayes picks up her second. Second of the quarter as well for Blanchard. 6:25 left in the half. As Floyd bounces it to middle left side. She's going to attack baseline shot. No good. Good challenge by Blanchard. Rebound taken by Maddie Minton, seeing her first time this afternoon, or tonight, I should say. Blanchard a chance to take the lead. As it Dobbs up top, she's been a little quiet. Only a point thus far. Right wing to Thompson. Back to Lockwood on the wing. Or on the elbow, I should say. Kick out in the corner. 3 on the way from Haynes, and that one wild, but underneath. Lockwood with rebound. Puts it up, and the shot too strong on the putback. Culp comes away with it. Boomers push ahead. It's Floyd Howard running the other way. Floyd with the crossover into the lane, and yep, traveled with it. It's a shame because she made the shot, but they say traveled with it. Kind of lost it momentarily.
Good take by Floyd, though, is they're really trying to figure out the pace here and get it figured out as they're controlling the rebounds and stuff on the defensive side, though.
Not really a lot of extra opportunities to your point for Blanchard. And now a drive and a charge by Thompson. That's a good job by Caitlin Colt to step in and draw that charge. And Ada Thompson picks up her first as the third for Blanchard in the quarter. So an offensive foul, 5:34 left in the half. Woodward leading 13-12. As Nelson attacks, tries to bounce it to Culp, and that one's stolen away. Good defense from Minton. She stepped up. 5:19 left of the ball, first half. As left wing, it is Dobbs. She gives it to Lockwood, free throw line, kicks over to Thompson. They work it around to Sykes back up top to Dobbs, and they say she carried it. She can't kind of believe that one. Skylar Dobbs, a senior, one of the leading scorers for Blanchard usually. Kind of a slow start in this first half, only has a point, but her team only trails by 1, 13-12, as Woodward takes it back. Chavez inbounds to Nelson. It's Nelson, Chavez, Howard, Culp, and Floyd the 5. Mendel taking a breather. As Nelson right wing with it, trying to attack, bounces over to Culp in the corner. She collects, finds Howard, top of the key, back over to Culp. She wants to attack off the dribble. Culp into the paint, the low right-handed hook, good. Caitlin Culp with her first basket of the game makes it 15-12 in favor of the Boomers. Blanchard the other way with Thompson quickly double teamed, but finds Dobbs. Now another deep 3 from Sykes, and that one off the left side of the rim. Made that first try, but could get it the second time. Offensive rebound, though, taken by Lockwood. She pulls it out and then drives back in, hits the layup off the glass and in. Finley Lockwood now with 6, cuts it back to a 1-point ball game. 15-14, the Boomers lead with 4:17 left and a half, and a timeout taken by Coach Jones. Smith & Co. Auction and Realty. They are Oklahoma's land auction and real estate experts. Smith & Co. is your top choice for all your land auctions and real.
Internet. Life moves fast, and you deserve internet that keeps up. Say hello to Pioneer Fiber Internet with blazing fast gig fiber speeds designed for the way you live, work, and play. From ultra-smooth streaming and lag-free gaming to lightning-fast downloads and crystal-clear video calls, Gig Fiber gives you the speed and reliability to do it all. Ready to upgrade your internet experience? Visit gopioneer.com to sign up today. Life moves fast, and you deserve internet that
Ahead to Schmidt, and she pokes it up and in the right side.
Nice take by Schmidt on the other end.
Her first basket of the game, 17-16. Boomers still up by 1, 3:40 left in the half. It's Mendel top of the key, right side to Nelson. She's challenged by Dobbs, has to pick up the dribble. Hands it back to Mendel. Boomers trying to be patient in the half court tonight. As Mendel with crossover top of the key, left wing to Howard. Dumps to the Colt. Elbow, nice bounce pass down to Nelson. Shot no good, but flying in is Floyd. And she draws the foul. Good job by Floyd to be on the spot. And she'll go to the free throw line. And the foul for Blanchard. They will charge it to Maddie Minton. Minton's fourth of the quarter for Blanchard. And Floyd at the free throw line. 6 points thus far. First free throw, though, too strong. 17-16, the Boomers hold on to a slim 1 point advantage. Second free throw on the way, that one good. So Floyd splits the pair, she's got 7. Boomers up by 2, 3:15 left first quarter. Second quarter, excuse me, thank you, Kyler.
Oh, they updated the score, it was 17-16.
Yeah,
so like
I've got it, I've got you, I promise. And Schmidt again, down in the paint, puts it up and in.
She's been a key for Blanchard tonight. Her and
4
Seitz.
points from her. Seitz was 6 this far, so they've combined for 10 to 18. We're tied up at 18. 2:45 left in the half. Mendel drives, tries to kick over to Howard, and that's stolen away by Sykes, but couldn't hold on to it. And it goes back to the Boomers with 2:42 left in the half. Blanchard hanging tough. The Boomers trying to find some separation. Mendel inbounds to Howard left wing. Top key Colt to Howard along the base, or to Mendel along the baseline. Turn around, tough shot fade away. That's still good. And then Colt flying in for the rebound, and she's going to get called in for the foul. And that's tough for her because that's number 3. She had played well with those 2 fouls most of the quarter, but now likely will sit the rest of the frame as Zoe Chavez back in for the Boomers. So Blanchard with the possession. The Lady Lions tied up at 18 with the Boomers. 2:30 left in the half. As Thompson takes it across timeline, they try to throw a pass over to Dobbs, and Howard steals it away. Flips back to Floyd, top of the key, over to Howard in the corner. Wants to drive baseline. Howard trying to dump it over, and that one, it was almost stolen. She took it back, put it back up. Shot no good, but she was fouled, and Ella Howard to the free throw line. Try to break this tie. 2:17 left in the half. Boomers tied at 18. Howard trying to get her first points of the game. First one up and in. This makes it 19-18. This homecoming contest. Second free throw on the way, good. So Howard with a pair. 20-18, the Boomers lead. 2:15 left in the half. That was also the 5th foul of the quarter for Blanchard. So that means the Boomers in the bonus the rest of the way. And the foul was on Sykes as Blanchard, left wing. Sykes, or Lockwood kicks in the corner. Sykes does take the 3. That one way too strong. Rebound. Nice save by Hayes. And in the paint on the floor. Do they got a jump ball? They do, as getting locked up was Schmidt. Possession arrow keeps it, though, with Blanchard. Minute 53 left in the half. 2018, the Boomers lead. Blanchard trying to tie it up, and Dobbs just throws off the back of Floyd. Want to pay attention, but Floyd rejects it on the layup attempt.
Nice defense and offense tonight from Floyd.
2018, the Boomers lead. Blanchard trying to tie it up, and Dobbs just throws off the back of Floyd. Want to pay attention, but Floyd rejects it on the layup attempt. Line, and Floyd picks up her first foul. So minute 49 left in the half. Boomers leading 20-19 as Lockwood makes the first free throw. She's got 7. Second free throw, couple bounces, dips and shoots. That one good. So Lockwood makes the pair, ties it back up at 20 with a minute 49 left in the half. Chavez takes the inbounds for the Boomers. Blanchard trying to apply some of their pressure, and yep, double dribble. Chavez lost it off her foot momentarily, or started to lose it, and picked up with 2 hands, dribbled it again. So the pressure does indeed get to the Boomers' area. As Hayes, the inbound to Dobbs. Again, only 1 point for her this far.
Almost stolen away.
Mendel had a hand on it. They work it down to Lockwood. Somehow gets that up and in. Crawls over the side of the rim. Lockwood now with 10. With Blanchard 22 as they lead 22-20. Mendel down the right side. They say she stepped out of bounds and she saw a double team coming.
Blanchard really starting to figure out how we play and our playmaking.
Yeah, I got a couple turnovers generated now by the Boomers. Blanchard has seized the control with a quick little 4-0 run to lead 22-20. As it's Dobbs, top of the key. Got Floyd on her. Dobbs trying to drive down the right side. Shot too strong. Rebound, they'll say knocked out of bounds by the Boomers as Howard as well as Schmidt fighting for it. Minute 14 left in the half. Woodward trailing 22-20. Blanchard still on the possession. Dobbs, the inbounder, beneath the left block. Counts on, tries to throw to Lockwood, bounces off the side of her shoulder. Steal taken by Floyd. Slows it up in transition on the right wing. Now turns, attacks, gets by her defender. The layup good. Taylor Floyd aggressive again. She's got 9.
Again from Floyd, like you said, aggressive from Floyd. I mean, she has been aggressive on both ends tonight for the Boomers.
Has been so good these last few games. Now steal
away from Floyd once again.
And she takes it top the key, picks up the dribble, bounces to Howard. 45 seconds left in the half. Howard dumps it to Nelson, drives the right-handed floater, in and out, no good. Rebound taken by Blanchard as Lockwood pushes ahead with 37 seconds. Steps over to Schmidt. Her shot through a double team just leaks out. Rebound, they'll say knocked out of bounds by the Boomers. So 31 left in the half, 31 seconds. 22 all.
As the Boomers are trying to hold on. Oh, there goes back.
Schmidt floats one up. Wild shot, and it falls. 6 points for her. Blanchard back on top, 24-22. 20 seconds remain in the half. Nelson top of the key. Right wing to Floyd. 15 seconds. Floyd still holding. Now goes downhill. Attacks again. Gets by her defender, and it rails around it in. Floyd is taking advantage of that matchup. She's got 11. We're tied at 24. Dobbs the other way with 4, trying to drive. Kicks behind her. Sykes the long 3.
Oh,
and that's good right before the buzzer for Carolina Sykes. So that's how we end the half. Blanchard merges with the lead after 2. 27.
From Pioneer. Our battery-operated doorbell cameras and solar-powered outdoor cameras make it easier than ever to protect your home. Enjoy 2K video resolution and instant alerts day or night, starting at just $15 a month. Visit GoPioneer.com today and enjoy peace of mind with Arlo Secure.
Great teams aren't carried by just one player. They're built on trust, determination, and people who show up for each other. Bank of Western Oklahoma does the same with your finances. We make decisions.
State Bank, your trusted partner in Woodward. Come visit at Supporting communities in every way, Sealing State Bank is thrilled to bring hometown banking closer to you with a brand new branch in Woodward.
Welcome.
Now offering full-service banking close to home, from personal checking and savings to home and commercial loans, Sealing State Bank has you covered. Enjoy the convenience of mobile and online banking, wire transfers, and so much more. Sealing State Bank, your trusted partner in Woodward. Come visit at 2314 Williams Avenue and experience hometown banking at its best. Supporting community.
Steel, your tri-state leader in steel, wants to remind you that in addition to taking care of all your steel needs, Woodward Steel carries other important materials such as stainless, aluminum, 4-inch to 6-inch PVC pipes and fittings, and so much more. If you're in the shop or out in the field and in need of fabrication materials, don't hesitate to pick up the phone and call 580-324-8005 to talk with our staff, or come visit the shop Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. at 210 48th Street in Woodward. Woodward Steel, your trusted tri-state leader in steel.
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. It's like getting Bateman when you need Batman.
Stop. Whoa, cat lady. Time out.
Nice fanny bag.
Thank you.
Rude. Don't settle for just any insurance when there's State Farm.
Say hello to Pioneer Fiber Internet with blazing fast gig fiber speeds designed for the way you live, work, and play. From ultra-smooth streaming and lag-free gaming to lightning-fast downloads and crystal-clear video calls, gig fiber gives you the speed and reliability to do it all. Ready to upgrade your internet experience? Visit gopioneer.com to sign up today. Life moves fast, and you
Out here in western Oklahoma, folks know quality when they see it, and that's exactly what you'll find at Vance Auto Group of Woodward. For years, we've proudly supplied Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram vehicles.
40 years Oklahoma tough.
Not just across our state, but to drivers all over the region.
Hard-working folks, hard-working trucks.
Whether you're after rugged performance or everyday comfort,
Cars, trucks, and SUVs.
Vance is here to help you find the perfect fit.
Dodge, Ram, and GMC.
Visit Vance Auto Group of Woodward, where it's comfortable to buy a car.
And the clock is ticking. It's 4th and inches. You've got a decision to make. Upgrade the equipment, buy that pasture, or invest in your operation. Corporate banks might call a timeout, but at Bank of Western Oklahoma, we go for it.
Let's go, boys! We got
We
this!
understand ag life because we live it too. And we're right here to help you power through and move the chains.
First down!
Bank of Western Oklahoma, member FDIC, an equal housing lender. When the pressure's on and the clock is ticking, it's 4th and inches. You've got a decision to make. Upgrade the
to head into the postseason, if you will. Got Elks Day, as we mentioned, Elgin on the road. That'll be next Friday night. That's where we'll be, at Elgin. Then you've got Kingfisher coming here to Boomer Fieldhouse. Got Alva coming to Boomer Fieldhouse. Garden City coming to Boomer Fieldhouse. And your final game, as it was last season, the regular season, will be at Anadarko. So it'll be the last few trips the Boomers got to make on the season. For the boys' side, that means you're playing still number 12 and Kingfisher. They'll look for a rematch there. Anadarko as well, number 17 in 3A. The Boomers are able to beat them earlier in the year. And for the girls, it is, after this game, Kyler, get this, there is not another non-ranked team the Boomers have to play the rest of the way. Elk City currently holding on to number 20 in 4A on the girls' side. Elgin's number 15. Kingfisher's number 5. Alva's number 4 in 3A. Garden City ranks number 12 in 6A in Kansas. And then Anadarko's number 5 in 3A on the girls' side. So the road not going to get any easier for these teams.
that's how I felt at the start of the season.
Yeah, that's exactly how it was, yeah.
It flies, man. You look at that schedule and you're like, why is there so many gosh dang games? And then you get down here and it's like you're already this close to the end.
It goes by a lot faster than you think. Always does. 27-24, Blanchard on top of Woodward at the half. Both teams getting out of the locker room, starting to get shots up and getting set for it. We'll step aside for a halftime break. Come back and have the second half to you. It's Boomer Basketball on Z92 and Boomer TV.
Every family has a story filled with chapters of love, laughter, and dreams for the future. But what if one day you're not there to help write the next chapter? Life is unpredictable, but your love for your family shouldn't be. With State Farm Life Insurance, Gwayne Matthews and Woodward can help ensure your story continues, even when you're not there to turn the page. Protect the chapters yet to come. Talk to Gwayne Matthews, because your story deserves to be told.
Supporting communities in every way, Feeling State Bank is thrilled to bring hometown banking closer to you with a brand new branch in Woodward. Welcome. Now offering full-service banking close to home, from personal checking and savings to home and commercial loans, Feeling State Bank has you covered. Enjoy the convenience of mobile and online banking, wire transfers, and so much more. Feeling State Bank, your trusted partner in Woodward. Come visit at 2314 Williams Avenue and experience hometown banking at its best.
You know, nowadays it seems like nothing is built to last. Like phones, appliances, cars, computers. But the new Michelin Defender 2-tire is designed to outlast. With a quiet and comfortable ride, you'll have the confidence you need on the roads, whether they're wet or dry. So goodbye to short-lived and hello to something that lasts.
Visit your Michelin dealer, High Plains Tire, at 2220 Main in Woodward.
Woodward Steel, your tri-state leader in steel, wants to remind you that in addition to taking care of all your steel needs, Woodward Steel carries other important materials such as stainless, aluminum, 4-inch to 12-inch PVC pipes and fittings, and so much more. If you're in the shop or out in the field and in need of fabrication materials, don't hesitate to pick up the phone and call 580-324-8005 to talk with the staff, or visit the shop Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. at 210 48th Street in Woodward. Woodward Steel, your trusted tri-state leader in steel.
Jimmy Petcourt, Boomer Fieldhouse, Tyler Riggs, Skylar Rogers with you as both teams sit ready for the second half. Getting ready, I should say. Down to the last couple of minutes. As the Boomers trail 27-24. So the Blanchard Lady Lions putting up a good challenge is the road Blanchard team. The Boomer boys fell earlier tonight, 75-41. They now sit at 11-7 on the season. Blanchard improved to 15-1. And if you missed the homecoming festivities, it was Lexi Middle getting the homecoming queen title, while Dawson Heckert was a homecoming king for the Boomers. Also part of the court was Aaron Laredo, Austin Rowland, and Gage Hutchins on the boys' side. Then Rhythm Boswell, Kenley Howard, and Alyssa Barnett for the girls.
Is the king thing a new thing, or is
No,
that...
sir. We just didn't do it for football, and I was told they
say.
brought it back for basketball. Usually we've done king queen over the last few years. So. But it hasn't always been. It's kind of is what it is. So good to see that for Dawson, though. Picked up basketball this year after kind of an injury. Took him out of being able to do weightlifting as he had planned. So cool for Dawson. As Boomers begin with possession, start the second half. They work left to right in front of us. Robs to the scorer's table on the floor as it goes to Howard in the left corner. Dumps it over to Nelson, who ran next to her. Nelson dribbles around the top of the key. Wants to get into the paint, but pulls back out on the right wing. Still on the dribble, now picks it up. Finds Chavez in the corner to Howard. Howard pulls it out, gives it back to Nelson on the wing. Coach Jones trying to direct traffic from the sideline. Spooners work the half court. Caitlin Culp with those 3 fouls, not in to start the second half. You got to be careful with her. Left wing Nelson thought about the 3 after pass from Mendel and then loses the handle. Still by Sykes. She goes the other way, 1-on-1. Nelson slaps at her. Shot no good, but Sykes draws the foul. And Carolina Sykes heads to the free throw line with a chance to extend the Blanchard lead. And they get Nelson for her second foul. First of the quarter for the Boomers. Sykes with 9 points, has 3 threes in the contest. First free throw, no good. Too strong. So it remains a 3-point advantage for Blanchard, 27-24. Second free throw on the way for Sykes, and that one crawls in. So she splits pairs. She's in the double figures with 10, matching Finley Lockwood for the team lead. Chavez takes up the court for the Boomers. Left wing to Howard. Pulls it out, dumps it back to Nelson in the corner. Also trying to dump it down to Mendel, and Mendel fouled on the entry pass. He's trying to stick with her was Dobbs, and I believe that's who they get. Nope, they get Sykes. Oh, no, I was right. They got Dobbs. Okay, trust yourself there. First foul of the quarter for Blanchard. First foul of the game for Dobbs. Mendel top the key for the Boomers on the inbounds. Loses the handle, and now Dobbs to the floor. It's loose, and Blanchard comes up with it. As ultimately Smith controlled it, gave it over to Lockwood. She pushes in transition right corner. Smith for 3, that's good. Ashton Smith now with 9. And the Boomers trail 31-24 with 6:35 left in the third quarter. It's Nelson. Right corner trying to dump it to Mendel, who's cut in, and that pass tipped away by Blanchard.
Blanchard coming into the second half with some heat on the Boomers.
They've scored the first 4 points as Floyd goes top of the key to Chavez. Thinks about the shot. Instead wants to cross up. Gets bumped by Sykes as she hands over to Nelson. Nelson wants to attack. Gets the lane. Has a look. The right-handed floater just too strong. Chavez with the rebound. Found a way to get to Howard. To Mendel. Back in the corner. Howard pumps. She drives baseline. Cut off. Hands it to Mendel. In the corner. Good defense from Dobbs. She hasn't been big time in scoring tonight yet, but has played tight defense on Mendel. And it's poked out of bounds by Dobbs. Stays with the Boomers. 6:08 third quarter. Woodward trailing 31-24. Trying to find something. Chavez on the left elbow. Pulls back out towards the top of the key on the dribble. Left wing to Nelson. Thinks about taking the 3. Lockwood steps up to guard her, though. There's a screen set by Floyd. She runs through it. Nelson just on the handle, gets poked at, and then they'll say jump ball, possession arrow to Sykes. Blanchard right now controlling the tempo. The Boomers haven't been able to find a look they like offensively. A timeout taken by Coach Jones. As he's going to talk to his girls about that, see if he can get them woke up a little bit. Great Plains Bank, heritage, trust, respect. Those are the things that make Great Plains Bank great. With deep roots across Oklahoma and Texas, they are in touch with the communities in which we live and work. M&D Enterprises and Lawnmower Shop for your best lawn, porch, or patio. M&D Enterprises and Lawnmower Shop are your people. They carry everything you need to make your greenscape that little piece of heaven you've always dreamed of. Locations at Woodward, Ken, and Weatherford. M&D Great Plains Bank, powering Boomer Sports this season. As Woodward trailing 31-24 in this third quarter. Haven't been able to get on the scoreboard yet in the frame. Blanchard has the first 4 points of the quarter. The 5 for the Boomers. Mendel, Nelson, Chavez, Howard, and Floyd out of this timeout. Blanchard on the possession. 5:51 left in the frame. As the inbounds from Hayes goes in the backcourt to Dobbs. And off to Hayes. They'll work it around left side to Lockwood. Dump it back down to Hayes on the block. Puts the layup. Howard tried to get there, but couldn't get there in time. So Jasmine Hayes now with 3. And just like that, Blanchard up by 9. Boomers the other way with Nelson trying to bounce over to Mendel, and Dobbs poking at it, loose. And they'll say Boomer possession as Dobbs knocks it out of bounds. Pace just hadn't been there. We talked about that in the pregame. Boomers had that early, Kyler, but they just haven't been able to do it lately.
Like I said in the pregame, their pace, I think, determines it maybe a little bit of their energy and stuff like that. Energy second half getting a little low. Maybe just a little bit.
As on the inbounds, they're working around. They find Nelson, left wing, 5:15 third quarter. Boomers trailing 33-24. Right side to Chavez, trying to get the quarter. Howard pass red and batted away by Schmidt. It stays with Woodward. Blanchard just on it right now. As Culp will check in. She's got those 3 fouls. First time we'll see her in the quarter. And they'll get Zoe out. So Chavez steps in. Culp steps in for Chavez, excuse me. Howard the inbounds. On the sideline, goes out to Nelson, high right wing. Baseline to Culp. Fires at top of the key to Mendel. Mendel swiped out by Dobbs and out fouled. As Dobbs picks up her second of the quarter as well. 5 minutes even left third quarter. Boomers again haven't been able to play in a week. So legs, I'm not saying rusty, but it's kind of different when you go from playing, every couple days to now you got to rest a week. Nelson, left wing, gets over to Howard. She'll step up, take the three. That one just a little bit too strong. Rebound, fought for. Nelson gets in. Does she force the jump ball? Yes. Possession arrow keeps it with Woodward.
The Boomers are really trying to get back into rhythm, like you said. They haven't played for a week. They're just trying to figure it all back out. I mean, that would definitely be me.
That'd be tough, yeah.
Yeah.
Try to, you're at it, and then you got to stop for a minute. Not by your own fault. It's because of all the weather.
Yep.
4:46 left third quarter. Blanchard on top, 33-24. Nelson, the inbounder, tries to bounce it underneath to Mendel, and they'll say foul on the floor before Mendel can even make a shot attempt. And it's the third on Kylan Dobbs, so she's starting to rack them up. Third team foul of the quarter. She had all three, I believe, in this quarter. Inbounds goes to Nelson in the left corner. Swing it over to Mendel, right side. She'll tee up the three, hand to the face. That one a little short, but Nelson right underneath for the rebound and puts it up and in. Nelson on the board with her first basket. The Boomers get their first 2 points of the quarter. 33-26, 4:25 left in the third. As it's Dobbs, gets the high screen, drives, and they'll say a blocking foul on Culp, and that is tough because that's her fourth. Culp got set, but they say she didn't do enough to avoid the block, as Dobbs was able to kind of wiggle around her, if you will. So Dobbs to the free throw line. 4:22 left third quarter. And her first free throw up and in. She's got 2. Unfortunately for Kaylin, does have to sit with those 4 fouls. Chavez back in. Second free throw for Dobbs. Good. Makes the pair, makes it 35-26. As Dobbs will check out. Boomer's going to try to find some of that momentum. One good run, you're right back in this game. As Nelson, the handler, up the court. Goes over to Chavez right side. On the wing. Couple options down low. Chavez looks the ball. Finds Floyd top of the key. Floyd trying to find Mendel. Does. Near the left wing. Mendel wants it to attack. Will step back. Pulls it back out. Resets to Howard. Dumps it free throw line to Nelson. She swiped that. Stolen away by Sykes. Stepped up in the double team. So Carolina Sykes with the steal. She'll get over to Finley Lockwood, who calms it down. Lockwood trying to drive right side. Sends over to Carolina. Another three on the wing. That one too strong. Rebound, though, by Schmidt. Pokes it up and in. Ashton Schmidt now with 11. And Blanchard on top by 11. 37-26. Another timeout taken, this time by Coach Sykes. Smith Co. Auction and Realty. They are Oklahoma's real estate and land auction experts. Smith & Co. is your top choice for all your land auctions and real estate needs. 580-254-3975. You can also email Ira at smithcorealestate.com. And Northwest Glass, from residential and commercial glass to auto glass and doors, Northwest Glass have you covered. They do it all with expert care and quality service. Stop by 611 Texas Avenue or call them today, 580-256-4324. Northwest Glass, Smith & Co., Power Boomer Sports this season. Woodward finds themselves down by 11, 37-26 as we work through this third quarter. As Boomers led 11-9 after one, but what are the dance team barking at you, Kyler? What are they saying? What are they getting after you for? Get all my color partners.
I don't know.
Dance team, cheerleaders. What are we doing?
I don't know.
What are they saying to you?
Hi, I guess. I don't know. God.
Out of the timeout, Boomers on the possession. Howard bounces it to Nelson. She goes right wing to Chavez. Chavez exploring. Instead, kicks over to Howard on the wing. Left side, top key to middle. Middle thinking about attacking a couple crossovers. Gets the high screen. Not much there in the corner to Chavez. Pumps. She'll drive. She sees lane. Dumps it over to Howard. Pass a little strong over to Nelson, the long 2. Good. No, they count it as a 3 for Bailey Nelson. Take that. Bailey now with 5. Back to a 6-point ball game, 37-29. Sykes looking for the answer. Right side, no good for Blanchard. Nelson tracking down the long rebound, trying to get out to Howard, and swiped away by Haynes. It goes out of bounds, stays with the Boomers. 2:56 left third quarter. Said the Boomers just need one good run to get back into it. As it is, Nelson tops the key, trying to find Mendel, gets it to her beside her. We're trailing 37-29. Mendel's been a little quiet. Over to Nelson, another 3 in the corner. That one rims out. Long rebound, though, tracked down by Chavez. Trying to pass it out, though. Pass batted and stolen eventually by Sykes.
Good look by Nelson, though, and stolen away by Mendel on a pass over.
Interception by Mendel. Tries to throw it ahead to Chavez. Pass a little short. And Sykes and Chavez get tied up. And it's a jump ball in favor of Blanchard. 2:23 left third quarter. Boomers trailing by 8. Said 6 earlier. I'm goofy. I can't do math.
I would be the same.
You are the same. That would be. No, I'm kidding. 37-29. Boomers trail. Blanchard working it the other way. And a bounce pass by Lockwood intended for Schmidt. Way off the mark. So back-to-back turnovers. As Woodward reclaims possession with 2:07 left third quarter. As Howard going to be the inbounder. Lex Mendel had to tie her shoe real quick. She's good to go. Howard gives it in to Nelson. It's Nelson, Howard, Floyd, Chavez, and Mendel at 5. Caitlin Culp on the bench with 4 fouls right now. He was trying to survive without it. Right wing of Chavez kicks over to Howard. Left wing thought about the 3, didn't take it. Coach Jones wanted her to take it. Not sure why she didn't. And then Chavez traveled. That's kind of been it. Coach Jones wanted them to get the action and be confident in some of those shots. They just haven't been confident in taking those shots tonight.
I think I would honestly be the same, just because the people are watching you, you know, and you're nervous if you miss it. They're gonna.
You gotta be out there. You gotta hit it if you're on the floor, my guy. That's how it goes. Lockwood the other way for Blanchard. Her shot no good, but a follow up by Schmidt up and in. Schmidt with 13. 10-point ball game again, 39-29. Minute 25, third quarter. Nelson on the left wing. Right side to Chavez. Howard in the corner. Down the middle. On the cut, off the glass, off the rim, no good. Rebound by Haynes underneath. Triple teamed by the Boomers. And they say a foul. The Boomers, they think they did. They just say out of bounds. Excuse me, they just said out of bounds. Minute 12 left third quarter. Boomers trailing 39-29. Blanchard has kind of controlled the pace here. As Lockwood sends it over right side to Hayes, trying to drive from the wing. Flies in, and the layup falls in. As Floyd step up, but not enough. Hayes now with 5. 41-29, down to 53 seconds left in the ball game, or in the third quarter. Nelson trying to pass it to Mendel. Oh, and the ball gets bounced off a couple people. Mendel feeling it. They say Boomer possession. Coach Sykes is trying to say no, that's last touch by the Boomers. And now Mendel coming up with a little bit of an injury. A lot of physicality there between her and Thompson, no call. Now the officials will discuss. As Lexi, and they change it and say possession Blanchard. Lexi not feeling good with it. That's not what the Boomers need. You already got Kaylee Bills out. And she got kind of rolled up, if you will, between her and Thompson. Coach Jones is going to check on her. 41-29, the Boomers trail with 45 seconds in this third quarter as they 10 to Lexi. Boomer crowd, as you can hear, voicing their displeasure a bit.
We got video over here.
Yeah. Yeah. There's no instant replays. High school sports. Sorry. So timeout on 4 as they 10 to Lexi Mendel. Again, Boomers will be on the road Monday. That's a makeup contest from this week as they're set to play Elk City on Tuesday. Elk City was out of classes due to the snow. So they postponed that one to next Monday as we will go visit the Elks and Elksettes, and they've got Lexi up, helping her off. Tough to see that for the Boomers. especially at this crucial moment with 45 seconds left in the third quarter. Your homecoming queen for the Boomers, fortunately, might not get to finish this game. As Zoe Smith will check in. So it'll be Nelson, Floyd, Howard, Smith, and Chavez. As Blanchard does have the possession, they had changed that after the initial signal to Woodward possession. As the inbounds goes into Lockwood, she drives the layup good off the glass. Lockwood with 12. Blanchard up by 14. Chavez the other way for the Boomers. 33 seconds left in the third quarter. Chavez gets the screen from Nelson. Outside to Howard in the corner. It goes to Floyd. She's going to have to force the issue. Puts up the shot. It's good. And one from Taylor Floyd. Tough runner from Taylor. She's got 13. With 23 seconds. Excuse me, they got her for 12. I got her for 13. Foul charged to Addie Thompson, her second. Fourth of the quarter for Blanchard. Free throw good from Floyd. Make it 43-32. Boomers trailing by 11. 16 seconds left quarter. Lockwood trying to drive. Bounces it over to Smith. Up and in again for Smith. She's got 15. Been able to work pretty easily with that Culp on before, who's got 4 fouls. Nelson across timeline, top the key, 3 seconds. Goes over to Smith with 2, who's got to put up a shot, and she does not get the shot up in time. That's how we end the third quarter. Blanchard leads 45-32 going into the final frame. We'll step aside. It's Boomer basketball on Z92.
Keep your home safe and secure with Arlo Secure from Pioneer. Our battery-operated doorbell cameras and solar-powered outdoor cameras make it easier than ever to protect your home. Enjoy 2K video resolution and instant alerts day or night, starting at just $15 a month. Visit GoPioneer.com today and enjoy peace of mind with Arlo Secure.
Great teams aren't carried by just one player. They're built on trust, determination, and people who show up for each other. Bank of Western Oklahoma does the same with your finances. We make decisions right here at home with lenders who know how to hustle for your goals. Bank of Western Oklahoma works like a true team. We're motivated, loyal, and ready to help you win your next financial game. Bank of Western Oklahoma, member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
And back at Jimmy Peck Court, Boomer Fieldhouse. Tyler Riggs, Kyler Rogers with you as Blanchard on top 45-32 to begin the fourth quarter. As Chavez inbounds it to Howard. Boomer starts the possession. Mendel out right now with an injury. Smith with it. Tried to pass it inside. Pass batted. And now jump ball possession arrow goes to Blanchard between Smith and Schmidt.
That's what I was about to say. Is it's gonna be a hard ending if you haven't heard, with Mendel being out.
Yep, Boomers are gonna have to find something. Dig deep, if you will, if you're gonna come back in this one. As is Dobbs, top the key for Blanchard. She's cut off. High left wing, tries to pass it up to Lockwood, gets it to her. Drives, kicks over to Smith in the corner. Finds Hayes, turns the corner. She attacks through some traffic and gets it up and in. Jasmine Hayes now with 7. And Blanchard on top by 15, 47-32 with 7:20 left in the ball game. Floyd, the handler. Top of the key, she's got 14 in this one, lead the Boomers. Left wing, she'll attack, gets through some traffic, but the shot was up under the net as she caught the bottom of the backboard. Good move, just couldn't get into it. Sykes, another deep 3 straight away. That one goes.
Man, another deep 3. I mean, again, like we talked about, she's more comfortable from that deep range.
She's got 13, and Blanchard extends her lead now all of a sudden to 18, 50-32 with 6:44 left. Howard, right side to Chavez, trying to drive free throw line, cut off, finds Nelson. Kicks out in the corner to Floyd, right side, trying to go baseline, and collision there, and they'll call a charge on Floyd. And Blanchard fired up. And now Floyd comes up a little late. She's still walking it off. Colt checks in. Smith out. Colt playing with those 4 fouls. And you tell Floyd not 100%, dealing with a little bit of an injury herself. It's Blanchard with it, left wing. And goes Lockwood. Right side to Dobbs. Dobbs trying to drive on Howard. Puts up the shot. A little off the mark. No good. Rebound taken by the Boomers. Works the way back to Floyd. 6:08 left in the game. Boomers trailing 50-32 to Chavez in the wing in the corner to Howard. Down to the post to Colt. Shows put up a quick shot. That one off the mark left side. Rebound again taken by Blanchard. Been a lot of one and dones, unfortunately, for the Boomers as well in the second half. Blanchard's winning it 23-8 so far in the second half. Boomers yet to score in this quarter. Let's see, Jolie Benish step off the bench for the Boomers. As Blanchard just got the shooter's touch tonight. They do on both sides as Hayes able to get one to crawl up and in over the rim. She's got 9. 20-point lead for Blanchard, 52-32, 5:30 left. Right side to Howard, top key Chavez, wide open, tees up the 3 straight away. That one rims out, rebound, fought for, and a foul, they'll say, as Hayes knocks down Bailey Nelson.
The Boomers fought really close in the first. And why are you looking at me like that?
I'm not looking at you.
First half and kept it close, and then now that Mendel's out, and we're just kind of falling apart here, but some Boomers still fighting and still out here trying.
Chavez missed the first 3. Offensive rebound for the Boomers as they work back to her on the wing. And off to Benish, who's checked to the ball game. Right side to Howard. She tees up 3. That's good for Ella Howard. Good to see that go down for her. She's got 5. As Floyd was the one that checked out. Top the key. It is Dobbs. Left wing Sykes another 3. She is on fire tonight. Hits that from the wing. She's got 16, and she's got the Blanchard side fired up as they lead 55-35 with 4:45 left in the game. Timeout taken by the Boomer side. So we're going to fall to 8.
That keeps up. Say hello to Pioneer Fiber Internet with blazing fast gig fiber speeds designed for the way you live, work, and play. From ultra-smooth streaming and lag-free gaming to lightning-fast downloads and crystal-clear video calls, Gig Fiber gives you the speed and reliability to do it all. Ready to upgrade your internet experience? Visit gopioneer.com to sign up today. Life.
Chavez takes it up the court for the Boomers, cross the timeline as they trail 55-35, 4:35 left. Work it over to Chavez, left corner. She'll pull it out, find Howard top the key. Howard dumps down to Colt. Tight defense on her. Colt shot no good. Rebound taken by Maddie Minton.
It looks like Macy Miller is in now.
Yeah, sure, we got Jolie Benish.
Or is that
14.
Is that
3
her?
all the way for Sykes yet again. She's got 19 as she makes another one. She is absolutely on it. This is top of the key right side to Chavez on the wing, or near the corner. Boomers have Benish listed as 14, so we'll double check
Looks
that.
like Miller from here to me.
Okay.
I've never seen her, so
Okay.
I couldn't.
Wait, you never mind. Never mind. Colvest is underneath. Okay, it is. Thank you, Chris Godwin. They've got it listed wrong then. I apologize. The roster does say Benish, so I've been saying that wrong. Chris Godwin stepping in, backing you, Collar. So there you go. Boomers trailing 58-35. 3:20 left in the ball game. As Miller with the rebound, pushes ahead to Howard. She on the right wing, up top to Chavez. Chavez with crossover, right side to Smith. To Colt, corner, Howard left side for three, nails it. Ella Howard with a couple threes in this frame. She's got 8. Boomers, though, still trailing 58-38.
Ella Howard starting to get fired up on the 3-point
Well,
line.
and you like the ability to step into those. You just, hadn't quite been there tonight for the Boomers, and almost a steal by Smith. Instead, Blanchard keeps it right side. Lockwood, nice bounce pass down low to Minton, but her shot off, and the rebound taken by the Boomers as Howard comes up with it. She'll take it up court. 2:35 left in the ball game. 58-38, and a travel by Howard. As now we'll see Cadence Boring check in. She'll take out Caitlin Colt. (58-38), 2:31 left in the contest. As in for Blanchard, first time, Allie Cook, the freshman. They give it to Thompson, though, in the paint. Her runner no good. Rebound taken by Smith, and then Thompson able to take away from her on the ground. Gets up and traveled with it. Yep. she can't get up and try to dribble it after rolling around on the ground. Also for Blanchard, first time tonight, Brooklyn Darling, a freshman, and then they've got Chloe White in as well. Howard checks out for the Boomers. Check it in as our first instance, I believe, of blanket. We'll get it in a minute. As a foul. Underneath by Blanchard, as they will tag Maddie Benton for her second foul. As the inbounds goes to Bourne. Up top to Kennedy Roach. That's who I was searching for. She gets cut off on the elbow, bounces down to Miller. All right, no, excuse me, that's Bourne. Roach takes on left wing, minute 55 left. Boomers still 58-38. Chavez right corner. Screen set by Miller for her. Up to Smith. And Smith trying to bounce it down to Roach, and it's out of bounds. Goes to Blanchard as Rhythm Boswell checks in. Her first time, Chavez out. So it's Miller, Smith, Roach, Boring, Boswell. As a bounce pass by Blanchard down low, intended for Minton, knocked away by the Boomers with minute 36 left in the ball game. 58-38, Blanchard on top, going to improve to 7-9. Boomers going to fall to 8-10. Inbounds goes high to White. Right side in the corner, it's Thompson. Tacks into the paint, cut off, turns around, fires it out right side to White. She bounces the baseline to Minton. Top the key up to Thompson. And then stolen away by Boswell in the paint. She gets it over to Smith. She'll attack down the right side. Smith in the corner to Miller. Up top to Boswell. Left wing to Roach, trying to attack into the paint. Turns, puts up the shot. That's a little off. Rebound taken by Blanchard and Allie Cook. 55 seconds remains. Cook cut off, goes left wing to Darling. Top the key to Thompson. Her attack, that's off the mark, too strong. Rebound, fought for, and eventually pulled out by Blanchard on the offensive rebound. They're going to let Kaylin Heckert and Tatum Ray check in for the Boomers with 40 seconds left.
Now that they're getting
and Miller and Smith out.
More into the bench here, even though we're going to fall here, it's still good for him to get
get those reps in there for those.
Out.
Absolutely.
Because they'll be out here one day if they stick to it.
Well, and like we talked about, you got a short turnaround Monday against Oak City. Pass the backcourt a little long. Heckert trying to track it down for the Boomers. Boswell comes in trying to strip it as well. And eventually jump ball. Possession arrow should be the Boomers with 26 seconds remaining. And it is. Boomers trail 58-38. Boswell the inbounder. Goes right side to Roach. Pumps, pulls up for the long two, just can't stick it. As rebound fought for, knocked out of bounds, they say by Blanchard with 21 seconds. Boomers keep the hand.
Good fight by the Boomers.
Yeah. Boswell swings around up to Ray, top the key. Tankard in the corner with 15 seconds. To Ray, left wing to Boswell. Dumps it to Roach. Nice pass. Roach pulls up for the shot. Off the glass, off the rim. No good. Rebound. Fought forward with 6. And another jump ball as Boswell, as well as Chloe White, fighting for that. And possession gives it to Blanchard. As the inbound will be Allie Cook. She'll dribble it out. And that is the ball game. Blanchard takes it on the girls' side as well. 58-38, your final. Step aside, come back, put the post-game wrap on it. It's Boomer Basketball on Z92, Boomer TV, and KMZE FM Woodward.
This is Matthew Mitchell with Vance Auto Group in Woodward, Oklahoma. We're more than a dealership. We are part of this great community. Our employees live here. Our kids go to school with yours. We work, ranch, and our kids show right here in Northwest Oklahoma. We proudly give back by supporting local schools and local youth programs across the area, something the big city dealers don't do. We're here, and we stand behind what we sell. We've got a great selection, and if I don't have what you want, I'll get it for you. We want to earn your business. At Van Chevrolet, GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, the more we sell, the more we can give back. Because when you buy local, we all win.
Every family has a story filled with chapters of love, laughter, and dreams for the future. But what if one day you're not there to help write the next chapter? Life is unpredictable, but your love for your family shouldn't be. With State Farm Life Insurance, Gwayne Matthews and Woodward can help ensure your story continues, even when you're not there to turn the page. Protect the chapters yet to come. Talk to Gwayne Matthews because your story deserves to be told.
Supporting communities in every way, Feeling State Bank is thrilled to bring hometown banking closer to you with a brand new branch in Woodward. Welcome. Now offering full-service banking close to home, from personal checking and savings to home and commercial loans, Feeling State Bank has you covered. Enjoy the convenience of mobile and online banking, wire transfers, and so much more. Feeling State Bank, your trusted partner in Woodward. Come visit at 2314 Williams Avenue and experience hometown banking at its best.
Keep your home safe and secure with Arlo Secure from Pioneer. Our battery-operated doorbell cameras and solar-powered outdoor cameras make it easier than ever to protect your home. Enjoy 2K video resolution and instant alerts day or night, starting at just $15 a month. Visit GoPioneer.com today and enjoy peace of mind with Arlo Secure.
Boomer Fieldhouse, Jimmy Peckcourt, Tyler Riggs, Skylar Rogers with you, as unfortunately the Boomer girls also fall tonight to Blanchard. 58-38 your final. Tight game at the half, 27-24, but Blanchard wins his third quarter 18-8, and then the fourth 13-6 to pull away. Looking at the leading scorers for Blanchard, you had Carolina Sykes, 6 3-pointers. She had 19. Addison Smith supplied 15 as well. And then you had Finley Lockwood with 12 and Jasmine Hayes with 9. So nearly 4 players double figures there for Blanchard. On the Boomer side, Taylor Floyd, her second game with double digits. She finishes with 14. Had Ella Howard with 8 points. Lexi Middle had 7 all in the first half. Unfortunately got banged up in that second half. Did not return. And then 5 for Bailey Nelson, 4 for Caitlin Culp. The final tally there. So Boomers again slipped to 8-10 on the season, as Blanchard does improve to 7-9. So Kyler, homecoming night, saw the King, Dawson Aggregate, the Queen, Lexi Middle, but unfortunately game's not going away for the Boomers. Knew it was going to be a tough pair of games against Blanchard. Just sometimes that's how it rolls.
It's definitely going to be a tough game, but it's still awesome to see the environment out here that comes in to cheer on our Boomers. And even though we lost here, we still played all right, I think. And I think we lose some, we win some. We're just gonna have to move on and learn from our mistakes, and maybe take some of the stuff that they played out there, that Blanchard played, and watch their film and see if we can put any of that into play.
Yep, and the good news is you're at the point of the season where, like I said, you're taking the wins, the losses, trying to learn from it, because postseason around the corner. You got a couple weeks here, kind of dial it in the best you can for that postseason, and a couple more challenges left. Of course, some good teams ahead. We talked about it a moment ago in terms of the rankings and all that, and Boomers will have short turnaround Monday on the road against Elk City. So step aside for a final break, come back and put a wrap on it. It's Boomer Basketball on Z92 and Boomer TV.
Great teams aren't carried by just one player. They're built on trust, determination, and people who show up for each other. Bank of Western Oklahoma does the same with your finances. We make decisions right here at home with lenders who know how to hustle for your goals. Bank of Western Oklahoma works like a true team. We're motivated, loyal, and ready to help you win your next financial game. Bank of Western Oklahoma, member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
This is Matthew Mitchell with Vance Auto Group in Woodward, Oklahoma. We're more than a dealership. We are part of this great community. Our employees live here. Our kids go to school with yours. We work, ranch, and our kids show right here in Northwest Oklahoma. We proudly give back by supporting local schools and local youth programs across the area, something the big city dealers don't do. We're here and we stand behind what we sell. We've got a great selection, and if I don't have what you want, I'll get it for you. We want to earn your business. At Vance Chevrolet, GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, the more we sell, the more we can give back. Because when you buy local, we all win.
Back for final time tonight at Jimmy Pickcourt. Tyler Riggs, Kyler Rogers with you as Boomers fall on the girls' side. 58-38, the boys fall 75-41 to the Lions tonight on homecoming. And again, we'll be back at it Monday against Elk City. The Elks and the Elkettes on the road there at Elk City. No Tuesday game for the Boomers. That was already in the schedule. No Tuesday game. And then next Friday, be on the road against Elgin. So 2 road contests next week. We'll have the Boomer Coach Show in between all that. It's been a couple weeks. We haven't got to do the Boomer Coaches Show because we've had basketball because of delayed tournaments. But Kyler, one more time, those give us a rundown the stock show side of things going on for Woodward starting on Monday.
We've got our county on Monday and our local on Tuesday. And if you weren't here at the start of the game, the local is where all Woodward kids come in and a bunch of buyers come in, and we go through a sale and get money for feed allowances and supplies for our pigs and animals, and it's pretty nice of the community to do that. And then we have a dessert auction as well.
Ooh, there you go.
That everybody has a sweet tooth for.
You get down for some dessert.
Oh,
absolutely.
Yeah. But our county everybody in our county comes in, and both of them are great shows. But then you got the big district.
Yeah, building up to the district livestock
and
show that's going to be coming up in a couple weeks.
The district is definitely something that all the showers look forward to, because if you make the sale, you get a pretty big profit back if you make the sale on that perspective. And from quite a bit of other schools and districts and stuff, we've heard that we're one of the best districts that provide the most money or give the most money, which I like to get our name out there, gets kids rolling in. We've had a lot of new show kids come in, and I just like to help them the best I can whenever I go in, and it's cool to see those kids improve.
Yeah, a lot of fun over those livestock shows. Go support that if you can. Start next week, of course, and in between all the basketball, and that's that time of year. We got basketball playoffs around the corner. The livestock show season really kicks into high gear, and a great time all around for those kids, like you mentioned, not only just here in Woodward, but in Northwest Oklahoma as a whole. But with that, folks, we will catch you next Monday. We hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend, and we hope you enjoyed our homecoming presentation here tonight for the Boomers. The girls again fall 58-38. The boys fell 75-41. Until Monday, everybody have a fantastic weekend.